Welcome back, everyone, to Starfinder. The drift crisis is upon us. In our last session, our group of adventurers began the process of reconfiguring and fixing the Marata from the damage it had sustained in the impact with the third gate, using parts from that ship because, hell, that captain's not going to need it anymore. You got your thrusters back up and running, the drift engine reconnected to the drift seemingly on its own without any issue for you. All great. And as you are in the process of getting your new communications array attached and configured, attack came. The solar storm that had been encroaching upon you was seemingly approaching much faster than you had anticipated. And alongside it came pirates. A ship called the Primordial, seemingly, that was using chaos sails to fly along the planar energy of the maelstrom itself, grappled your ship, and a number of pirates began to board. Thankfully, you kicked their asses. Pretty handily, for the most part. The basic pirates themselves were easy enough to take down for your number, and as you reached your bridge of the ship, seeing the solar storm rapidly approaching, you engaged with the vice captain of the Primordial, a fellow Lashunta to some of you. And that was, a bit more of a potentially dangerous fight, leaving Amara almost unconscious at one point and injuring a few other of your number pretty heavily before the fight hit a lull. You all seemed like you had a pretty solid chance at victory at this point, having killed the regular pirates, the Lashunta heavily injured, but decided that in light of the approaching solar storm and simply wanting to not waste any more time getting to actually escape, you allowed the Lashunta to flee back to their ship with the remaining pirate that you had knocked unconscious instead of killing. As they made it back to their ship and yours, both ships attempting to enter their various planes of existence to escape the storm, the Marata attempting to enter the drift, the Primordial attempting to enter the maelstrom, the ships still partially attached by some of the tethers that had failed to disengage. As your ships began to move, an energy surge hit. The moment you barely nosed into the drift, another wall of energy like what had hit the third gate prior slammed into you. And without another ship to buffer, this time the energy wave impacted your ship directly, sending it slamming back into the Primordial itself. But instead of both of your ships impacting and rebounding, something different occurred. The ships began to merge, changing from two entirely separate entities into some new combination of the two ships, before blinking through a number of planes of existence, crashing out of the maelstrom and through others before you ended up where you are now. A barren and volcanic desert pitted with black rock and geysers of flame, a crimson sky of dark clouds and floating embers. As your ship has crashed down into the dirt, into some facility or vehicle of some sort, none of you got a good look at what it was. But as you regained your feet, you found yourself fully in this new version of the ship, the perhaps Primorata, we'll call it, a mixture of the Primordial and the Marata. The previous relatively small bridge of your two ships now replaced with this spacious two-story command center, the view screen gone, and instead this massive transparent set of aluminum walls with a pale green tint allowing a full view of the landscape outside of the ship. I believe I showed it at the end of last session, but just to show it once more, this is what your new ship looks like from the outside.
Sweet.
That looks pretty sick.
It does look pretty cool. Now, you guys are not the only ones in here, as there are a few bandits. There's the injured Lashunta and her companion, who are just as surprised to see you, and next to someone who seems to have a set of medical supplies already out. And Amara, you had found yourself in the exact same captain's chair as this blue-skinned Fentomite, who has very quickly gotten up and put his hand on the hilt of his blade. The other pirates around here having their hands on their weapons as well, but no one drawing as of yet. This blue-skinned figure takes a look at the three of you down on this level of the bridge, with him, Thinker, right next to him, Kian next to one of his other pirates, Amara, you having quickly jumped out and grabbed your gun, potentially as well. Well, looks like we have ourselves a real dilemma here now, don't we?
Looks like it.
Captain's one ship. So what are we to do about this?
We should talk it out first.
Probably.
Well, it seemed like the ship's gotten quite a bit bigger. Might need
Just a little bit,
maybe,
yeah.
Might need a little bit more of a crew.
Is
Where
everyone
are you
okay?
guys?
I'm within 30 feet of everyone, right?
Generally-ish, yeah.
Okay,
There
I'm
are
gonna reach
teleport
out.
points for people, so you can move up and down the stairs.
Oh,
I'm just gonna reach out to everyone telepathically, make sure everyone's okay.
Actually, if Kamana starts going down the stairs, will any of the pirates try and stop her?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
This female, the Suli, having that sort of bluish tint of one of the elemental planes, has a med kit out, and seeing everyone seems to generally be okay, immediately begins patching up the Lashunta, who seems to be the most heavily injured right now.
Kamana
Oh,
will
hello.
actually walk over and, well, okay, I'll let the people down there finish first.
To Thinker and Kian and Amara, you had just mentioned potentially talking it out, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to ask one person of you three to give me a check, diplomacy, deception, intimidation, based off of how you're showing up to these figures. The other two, either of that you can aid if you would like to, this check. I will say, what skill you choose to use here will have different potential outcomes in how he's going to respond in different DCs.
I can assist in any three of those skills. Please do not ask me to make those checks.
I can make those checks. I've got a fairly decent plus to all of them.
You go ahead.
What are you doing?
They're all the same. Deception, diplomacy, or intimidation, but I'll do diplomacy.
Okay.
I actually have my telepathy, so could I, telepathy downstairs?
I was using my telepathy to reach out to everyone I can't see and make sure we're all okay.
Yeah.
So I would have probably told you of the situation down here.
Yeah, so I don't know if I can telepathy aid the diplomacy.
I'm gonna say no to that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
simply
fine.
Because he's got his eyes on the people who are an immediate potential threat.
Okay, that's fair.
So, Thinker, go ahead and give me that check to aid first.
Oh boy, +0. I fail.
No bonus or penalty to your roll, Kian. You can just roll it as you would like. I will let you know now, that is a failure if you would like to hero point that.
Yeah, if it's gonna fail, I'll hero point that.
Go for it.
Quick question: with the new rule, can we use our hero points for other people?
No.
Damn.
You had an option when building your ship whether you wanted to do that or not, and you chose to be
Oh.
pop stars.
Okay, well, being pop stars is so much funnier.
A 17 is the exact DC you were looking for with diplomacy.
Nice.
So he will lighten his grip on the handle of his blade. Not fully remove it, but not have it like half drawn at this point.
That's better.
Like, at the look at that, I think Keon just takes a deep breath and, just being fatigued, just starts kind of sucking in air.
Yeah.
Like bending down, grabbing his hips. Ah, so,
You okay?
what about the deal? Hey, that was a good fight.
I'm gonna take out a bottle of water and just hand it to him. You good?
Something, whatever was done to me, kind of threw me for a loop here. So I just he takes a bottle, takes a sip. Just give me 10 minutes. I think I'll be good.
Fair enough.
It was specifically Thinker spell that did that to you.
Oh, right,
If
yeah,
I
I
remember
did that.
correct.
I forgot I did that to you.
So, upstairs, Kamana will approach the Lashunta pirate and the other pirate,
Mhm.
and she'll say, "If you're willing to spend 10 minutes with me, I can get you tapped into my vitality network, and I can help heal you up a little bit."
You say this as this individual already has like a full med kit set out and has already begun bandaging the injuries on the Lashunta,
Yeah.
and she just raises an eye at you.
Well,
You've got a
Should
network also, do you?
yeah. Are you a mystic as well?
No, no,
Oh,
I'm not. I'm just a good old-fashioned hand surgeon. Navra, by the way.
well, do the two of you want to tap into my network so I can help heal you?
The Lashunta will blink slowly. Not right now, thank you. Perhaps in the future, but I'd say that I don't entirely trust you and your number. I do appreciate you. After all, you did let me go free. But I'd say it's a little
So-
too soon for trust.
You won't let me try and aid her medicine check either? Sorry, I'm just trying to be nice. I'm sorry.
She looks very confused at your use of words of medicine check.
I'm sorry. But can I at least help your friend here with patching you up? If not, that's fine. I'm sorry.
She looks to Navra, the apparent surgeon, who will look you up and down. Have you any skill with these sorts of tools?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm not a professional or anything, but I know my way around a med kit.
Then your aid would be appreciated. And she'll hand you
Okay.
some supplies and point out some of the more egregious injuries that she can't quite reach.
I don't know if you want me to make a medicine check here.
Up to you if you'd like to aid.
Okay. Oops.
As you guys
Right.
are doing this down on the lower deck, the Phantomite having mostly released his blade and then immediately sort of raising an eye at you, Amara, when you say good. He almost grabs it once more, but in a show of restraint refuses. Well, I'd say that the situation outdoors calls for a more temporary cooperation.
At the very least. Like when my people teamed up the best against the swarm.
You fought in the war.
Mm-hmm.
What lore skills does Amara have? Oh, just drift lore.
Yeah.
Alright. Nice full treat wounds roll, Kimana.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to roll medicine to aid, so
I figured.
that's...
Not that aid.
Aid -1, no!
Yeah, I hit the wrong button because I always forgot -1 comes first.
Red hand.
Treat wounds. What do you... That's hilarious.
Their guess is just keep an eye on everyone, make sure no one does any...
Yeah.
Yeah,
NPCs can't technically
they
count
should.
as trained in medicine, even if they have a good medicine skill.
Kimana will say over the telepathy network, "Ooh, wow.
Damn.
Keep an eye on them, Durgesh." But
I'll grunt at that.
Alright. As over the next 10 minutes, the Lashunta will become fully healed, but it'll take a couple minutes to get to that point. The Phantomite down on the ground floor. So we've got Kian resting, and then Thinker and Amara. He will turn away from the two of you and just sort of start looking out of the front of the ship at the surroundings. Well, can't say I haven't been to planets like this before, though this is a bit of an extreme-looking case.
does anybody even know exactly where we are?
He was going to try to, but any of the rest of you could try using the computers to note it, like figure out where exactly you are.
I'd like to use my business lore to figure out where I am.
Fantastic. See if you've been here.
I mean, I'd like to see if I have any knowledge of this plane from the unmerge I just did. If that would be, could I use Barathu lore for that? Maybe someone in my giant planet-size past relationship has some knowledge.
Give me a recall knowledge check. I'm not going to say no to that, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, happily.
The Phantomite here, who would introduce himself as Cobalt, if asked, seems to think you guys aren't on a different plane, but are just on another planet. Wow, the consistency amongst you all. 10s across the board. Unfortunately, taking a couple minutes trying to figure out the adjusted computer systems, because this has completely changed. The layout of the ship is much different at this point. There are no records of this location in the database you guys have. You also don't have a connection to any sort of quantum network right now or base stations. So you have no clue where you are.
No idea.
Do we know the status of our ship yet? Like, what's damaged and all that?
With that check in general, you'd be able to figure out that there's minor damage to the ship, more from the crash than anything else. The engine is giving very strange readings. And it seems that the cargo bay door is currently open.
Okay. Should we go check, and see what's up? Maybe
Hey,
get us out of here.
Kamana,
Yeah. What's up?
Kian is still injured.
Oh, okay. I'll get down there.
I'm happy to go check things out if someone of the other crew would like to join me. I am the former. Well, I guess I am the engineer of the former Marata, thinker of thoughts, and I'll extend a tentacle to anyone who wishes to shake it.
Cobalt will shake your hand. Cobalt, captain of the Primordial, though. Suppose that ship doesn't really exist anymore, does it?
Probably need a new name.
I can't say that I'm quite particularly good. Alright, Kimana, you would have to wait 10 minutes to get your network back in the first place, keep in mind. Because your network was depleted.
Would the aiding the treat wounds have been sufficient for refocusing?
Yes, we can generally say around 10 minutes has passed since then.
Okay.
Mara, pilot, former sniper of the war against the swarm.
Cobalt. I believe some of you have met Navra and Moniseda. Moniseda, you catch, is the name of the Lashunta, who is apparently a technomancer.
I do believe we are acquainted.
We have met on the fields of battle.
As Moniseda comes down as well from having her injuries treated. I can go check out the engines with you if you'd like.
Says the cargo bay's door's open. I should check that out.
No hard feelings, right?
Can I look outside
None of
and
us are
see
dead,
what's...
so no.
Good to hear.
Sorry, Durgesh?
Can I look outside and see what's going on outside? Do a perception check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. My 2.
+2.
Yeah.
All right. The vessel has crashed. I'm just going to refer to it as the Primordial from now on. If you guys really want to change the name, you can.
Primordial.
All my notes have it as Primordial, so... the ship itself seems to have crashed and slid into the foot of a mountain of black obsidian. It's now currently pointed slightly towards the sky, which has dark and roiling clouds covering it entirely with bolts of fire shooting through them. You don't see any sunlight or a clear sky anywhere. You can see twisted metal fragments lying around the prow of the ship in all directions from whatever it impacted. But nothing else catches your attention right now from inside the ship. Perhaps if you went out and explored, you might see or notice different things.
I was mainly looking for threats.
You did not notice any. But you guys are...
Maybe because we're pointed at the sky.
You guys are free to explore your own new ship at this point.
I'm going with Moniseda to the engines.
Amara, those of you stepping out into this main room on the lower mid-deck, find yourself in a relatively open area. A very obvious elevator currently docked on this level of the ship as well. A set of stairs leading down. A railing set here, just full opening down to the hallway below. A few doors on either side and a large set of double doors on the far end of the chamber. Cobalt and Navra mentioned that they are going to stay behind, see what they can diagnose with the ship from here. Amara, as you... As you make your way down the level, you find yourself coming across the elevator itself, a number of doorways, a single set of double doors towards the prow of the ship, and another set of double doors towards the aft as well. Oh, you opened the door, you absolute fool.
Yep, I knew it.
You
Explosion.
assumed the ship was going to be the same as your previous one.
Oh no, I figured this was the cargo bay that I was going to go check out for danger.
Yeah. Well, it's probably
was
not
fucking with my
exactly
inventory.
what you're expecting to be down there. Because there aren't creatures in the cargo bay as you open it. You see the large airlock and loading bay door occupying the port side of the ship, which is currently stuck open, it looks. There is a transport pole that seems to connect to the upper level as well. There are the expansion bays. You notice a number of your guys' supplies, the stage, the sound systems that you had in your own cargo bays. What you also notice is a tripod-mounted railgun pointed directly at the door you just opened, Amara. And,
I don't know where they went.
Could be worse.
let's see.
I was looking at my inventory to see which way you guys went. All the doors are
Alright.
closed.
It is going to make a shot against you and Kian, and then I'm going to need the two of you to roll initiative as well. So let's see. A shot against Amara is going to be a 10 and whiff. Kian, you are going to get lesser cover as well because of Amara being in the way. And it is going to shoot you, which is also going to miss. So if the two of you can roll initiative as Amara, you opened this door and immediately the gun swivels slightly and bam, bam! 2 quick shots are fired at the two of you that you managed to avoid, thankfully. Those of you who are upstairs, Kimana, Durgesh, Thinker, the other crew, down this hole, you hear gunshots.
Oh no! Oh no! What's
You could
happening?
actually probably see Amara, who's currently about in this square on the lower deck. And Kian would be in this square on the lower deck. So actually, I think I want all of you to roll initiative if you don't mind.
Sure.
What if
Just
I
to,
don't want to?
Hey, if you don't want to interact with the gun, you don't have to. All right. Well, the gun is actually going first, so it is going to get some more shots off here. First against Amara. Not that. That's the wrong button. Bang! This time, unfortunately, Amara, you are not going to manage to dodge as the bullet comes firing out at you for 3 points of piercing damage.
Ah,
And then another shot against you, Kian, is... Uh-oh. That's a natural 20.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Keon, you healed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And good news, because this bullet's going to deal 16 points of damage. I should also mention, the gun is letting out 4 rapid shots. Thankfully, they're not entirely directly aimed at each of you. Only one shot gets close enough to potentially impact you, but that is going to injure you pretty badly. You are no longer fatigued, Kian, but go ahead and take that 16 damage. And Kimana, that'll bring us to you.
Okay. So from where I am up here, would I be able to see Keon and Amara?
Yeah, you can see Kian in this square and Amara in not that square, this square.
Okay. I will go ahead and move up. How far below are
10
they?
feet.
10 feet?
Mhm.
Okay.
So you will take fall damage unless you have a way to mitigate.
That's fine. Actually, no, that's not fine. I'm from where I am. I'm gonna go ahead and cast guidance. I'm gonna straight up and then cast guidance on Kian and
Okay.
Amara.
You would not quite be able to get Amara from there.
But
Amara,
Pythagoras.
right, you're 30 feet away horizontally and 10 feet away vertically. That's more than 30 feet.
Name one good thing that man has ever done for
Okay,
society.
well then, I'll go
Make
ahead and
triangles easy to figure out.
I hate him.
I'll go ahead and okay, no. I'm gonna spend 2 actions striding down,
Okay.
and then I'm going to guidance Kian and tell him to get back.
All right, go ahead and grab that guidance effect, Kian.
Amara, get back too.
And just drag it onto your token from the chat. Perfect. All right, Thinker, that's going to bring us to you.
I heard the explosion, the shot, right?
Oh, absolutely, and you hear them still going. It's fired 8 shots in almost immediate succession so far.
1 move, 2 move. So 2 move gets me floating above. Right here, which is above here,
Good, so
correct?
your movement speed is 20 feet.
Gets me here, which is right above here, right?
No, it's above this square.
Well, yes, but I can get onto this square with
Yes.
my 3rd move. Okay. So then I'll end up down here.
Okay.
Actually, do I have line of sight on anyone?
From here, yeah, you got line of sight on everyone. Because you can see Amara effectively here, Kian right here, and Kimana here, actually.
Actually, not too much I can do to assist.
Where is this turret thing?
Down in the cargo hold.
Yeah, I'll end up here. I want to stand in front of Kian.
Sure. All the way down on ground level?
Yeah, I'll float down to ground level.
Sounds good.
That'll be my 3 actions.
All right, Amara, that's going to bring us to you.
All right. Is there a target?
Are you going to shoot it?
Yeah. Then I'm going to run.
Okay. Sure. Shooting a railgun with a sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm. How
That
effective it is.
will hit. It's going to be immune to crits.
I still do fatal.
Should have that. Yeah, that'll deal an amount of damage to it. Not much.
Mm-hmm.
Since it has immunity to critical hits and has an amount of hardness that reduces the damage dealt to it pretty heavily.
That's fine.
But
Just checking to make sure. I'll do moving reload.
all right, you raise your gun, shoot it, knock it to the side slightly, and then rapidly retreat while reloading your firearm. And Kian, that'll bring us to you.
Kian's just going to open this door and walk in.
Sure. You open the door into a very nice bedroom.
Kind of hides in the corner, and then just kind of talks either telepathically to everybody. What's our plan of attack with this thing? Apparently,
Run up to it
What'd
and
you do?
close the door.
that'd be a good move. But then it's just gonna sit in the cargo bay too.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can get close enough to it so I can disable it. But who knows if I'll actually survive long enough to get there.
Yeah.
I'll keep you alive.
And I very much appreciate that.
It is thankfully.
If we don't,
Oh, go ahead.
if we don't have limited telepathy, we can't reply to people talking to us, right?
Theoretically not.
I will just yell really loud, I don't know what's going on!
There's a gun shooting at people.
Yeah, limited telepathy effectively makes you able to send your thoughts to others.
Right, that's what I thought.
So I believe that's just Kimana and Thinker that are capable of doing that.
I thought Keon also had some kind of telepathy as well. Yeah, limited telepathy as well.
Telepathy as
If you're
well?
a Lashinta.
Oh, then yeah. Okay, you can do it as well. And I would say those of you who don't have limited telepathy, you can reply telepathically when someone sends you. It effectively acts like the message cantrip, but you can't initiate talking to someone else. Thinker and most of you would also just inherently recognize, as we get to Durgesh's turn, this is not an energy weapon, and even if it were, it would still fall under the same rules. This thing's probably only got a limited amount of ammo in it. Whether you'll survive that ammo or not, who knows?
Right.
Maybe there's a way to bait the shots.
If
I
I
hope
go
we're not
here,
using me as bait for the shots, though.
if I go here, do I have a clear line on the machine?
On the railgun, it
Yeah.
would have standard cover against you from where you are. But
Is
you
there
can
anywhere I
see
can
part
go
of
that.
it. You can jump down. Or go
I
down.
was hoping I'll jump down because I only have 20 feet of movement. I'll hop over the ledge.
Okay.
That's if I can.
All right. So, do you have anything that reduces fall damage?
Nope, I'm a big lizard.
All right, then you are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall 10 feet. But you will land right here and will land prone because of that, not stunned prone.
Oh, darn. I was hoping not to fall prone.
It's if you ever take any fall damage from falling, you land prone.
Yep.
Well, being prone, could I take cover?
Yeah, you can absolutely take cover against ranged attacks while prone.
I will do that.
All right. So that will give you... you should be able to give yourself standard cover here.
Oh,
Basic action acros.
yeah. Just have to find
Basic
it.
faction acros.
Yeah, which will, hey, effectively cancel out the the prone effect. And just in time for the railgun to take its turn again. And it does have more shots. The only two active targets it can shoot are Thinker and Durgesh. So it is going to put some random bullets into the wall. But that is going to be a shot against Thinker. And we're going to roll to see who I shoot first.
Can you not shoot the squishy jellyfish, please?
Durgesh. You're getting gunned
Hi.
down first.
No.
Durgesh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Durgesh,
Yes.
why didn't you jump down there?
This is my fault.
Ow.
Wait, I'm very happy Durgesh jumped down here.
That
Or
is
would
an
have just
8
shot
points of
me.
piercing damage to you, Durgesh, as even though you sort of curl up to try and avoid the shot, this thing has good tracking. It just immediately puts a bullet into your shoulder. And then it's going to quickly swivel, spraying out some more bullets, and fire a shot into Thinker. Which is also going to hit.
Fuck.
For 5 points of piercing damage.
Fuck.
And
So
bring us
much
back to
damage.
you, Kimana.
Okay. Thinker, what's your move speed?
The most dangerous
20.
thing in this game is the gun.
It 20, but it's a 2 action to interact, so I don't make it.
You said it's 20, not 25?
My move speed is 20.
If you were 1 square closer, I could ringtone you, and you'd be able to get there.
Yeah, I was looking at. I have cellular stimulant, but that doesn't actually help me in this situation because I would just get a stride.
Okay. Kamana is gonna do something really stupid here.
Fantastic. Love to hear it.
She's going to run forward and position herself between the gun and her crewmates.
Fair
What are you
enough.
doing?
Come on,
It's
no.
my job.
You ran away, Amara.
Yeah, so I can get in a better position. So I can figure out what to do next.
Well,
I'm a sniper.
she'll move over here at least.
Okay.
And then with her last action, she'll. Oh no, Thinker has already been guided.
I do believe it took you 55 feet to get directly to there if you were trying to move that last diagonal.
Yeah, I'll
You're
move that.
right here, correct?
Yeah, so I'll just spend all 3 actions.
Okay, and just get
moving
behind
over
it.
here. Yeah, and try to
Sounds
bait
good.
its shots out.
All right, Thinker, you're up.
Oh boy. It's 2 actions to interact with the device, correct?
To try and disable a device, yes.
Fuck. I'll take.
You get in one of the rooms near the end.
Okay, yeah, that's not a terrible idea. 1 action, 2 action, 3 action.
Okay. Amara, back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Thinker, would you have liked
Wait.
to remain here?
Oh my
Yes, please.
god, I meant to move up to the doors and close it. Well, that's okay. Kamana's panicking, so she made a dumb decision.
That's in-character decision making. That's what we like.
I'll drop my assassin rifle so next round I can try to interact.
Okay. And that was 50 feet, so I believe you have 1 more action if you would like to do anything with it.
Oh. Can I take cover in a weird way?
I
I don't think I
do
can.
you have the funny obstacle feat?
I don't.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say no. There's not really a way to take cover when your head
Yeah.
is right in front of the gun.
That's kind of what I figured.
I love the attempt, though.
The one in front of the gun truly does live forever.
All right, Kian, that's gonna bring us to you.
Can use a radio to contact the captain? What is it? Blaylock?
Cobalt? Or,
Yeah.
or the captain from your story.
The captain of the other part of this ship.
Cobalt, yep.
So he's just gonna radio him up and. You guys always keep an active security gun online? Would it be
We
possible
did.
to maybe turn it off?
Let me see. We did have it. We always kept it active, but not pointed into the ship. Let me see what I can do from up here. He will be able to... Well, he'll have Monacetta aid whoever is attempting to disable it. He himself is not good with computers. But Monacetta, since Monacetta is still up there, will do her best to aid you all from the computer systems. So, anything else you'd like to try and do?
Move up, open the door, and move in.
Fantastic. Slowly making your way forward. All right, Durgesh, that'll bring us to you.
As long as we keep those doors open, I can disable it next round.
Yeah, I will stand up and
You can
My
attempt
plans-
to disable it next round.
Don't.
my plans are thoroughly ruined. So let's see.
As is your shoulder blade.
Yeah, free action. I'm gonna drop my rotor laser for now.
Sure.
And second action, I think can just get to here. Yeah. I basically have to double move to get into cover here because I can't take another hit. All right, excuse me. Why is everyone hiding? Why is everyone next to the gun? I can't shoot it.
Just shooting it didn't do much. And now here's where I drop down.
I'm sorry. I don't. I want to bait the shot so nobody else gets hit.
I'm up next. I'm up soon. I can save us. Don't worry.
Well,
I'll save
unfortunately,
us
the
all.
gun gets to go first.
Fuck.
And it's own.
Oh, oops. I
Dirty
didn't mean to do that. No, I was trying to
It's
measure and then
only viable
wrong.
target is Amara. Kimana
What?
doesn't have 360-degree rotation.
Oh no!
So Amara, that is going to be another hit, but no crit, thankfully,
Where's going?
That's
and
a
only
D10
5
though.
damage.
Ooh, okay.
So it sprays a few more bullets down the hall that don't end up hitting anyone and just pierce the walls. Your new walls are getting horrendously shot up. But Kimana, that's going to bring us to you.
Oh, wait. How many? It only made. Oh, right. It can only
It
shoot
can
one
only
person.
shoot active targets in the hallway.
Okay. In that case, I mean, do you need speed, Mr. Jellyfish, Mr. Thinker?
I have enough movement to get to any of these 3 spaces here.
Okay.
So, and that puts me within 5 feet of the gun, so I can attempt to disable it next turn.
Okay. Then
Anything that you can give me to assist me
Okay.
in the.
Kamana will prepare to aid.
Okay.
Can I aid with diplomacy to cheer
No.
him on?
Why
Can I aid with Athel? When did he get guided?
It's been a while.
An
About
hour?
20 minutes. No.
About 20 minutes.
Oh,
Right, during the
Thinker.
fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kimana, I mean,
Yeah.
you could use athletics to try and disable it if you want to, and just, remove it from the tripod.
Okay,
Point it somewhere else.
I'll try
Right in
that.
the back.
Yeah.
And now I'm back.
No.
Oh,
It's pretty darn attached.
I'm sorry I couldn't get it. Thinker, help.
Alright, Thinker.
Alrighty.
Are you planning on
So
using
I
crafting or computers to try and disable it?
Crafting.
Okay. Try and disable the motion sensor that's
Yeah.
actively activating it.
Yeah.
Before you
so
roll,
it can't see anything.
Monaset is going to attempt to aid you using the actual ship systems with what little is understood of them right now, but is going to fail, unfortunately.
God. All right. Well, you know what?
You're-
We did melt rivals, so I don't think I can.
Her eyes are still recovering, that is true.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Fair enough, I don't blame you. That will be a success. As
Please
you
tell me it only needs one success.
quickly make your way forward, you take a quick note at the system of the tripod itself. You see where it's connected to a motion sensor that somehow got moved to this hallway. Likely wasn't there when this was on the Primordial, but in the merge of the ships, it must have gotten switched up. And you just very easily cut that, and the rifle powers down.
Okay.
Anna, you okay?
We all good? We all
Yeah,
good? How's everyone doing?
We're good.
Oh,
This
just
bed
leave
looks
it
mighty
alone.
cozy.
Does anyone here like advanced weapons?
Not really.
Because,
I think only our operative has training in it.
this is a tactical magnetar rifle. If you wanted to take it.
Yes, I am indeed trained in advanced guns.
Well, hey, if you wanted that. Unfortunately, there's only 4 bullets for it left in the magazine. It would have had one more round of shooting before it ran out.
Mm-hmm. We'll just have to get the UPs working for bullets.
Yeah. It is a pretty decent weapon if you wanted to. It's 60-foot range, D10 damage, expend 1. It does not have any fatal, nor does it have unwieldy. Just flat D10 damage.
That's
But
60
I can fire it
feet.
multiple times.
Yes, you could. Yeah, and 60-foot range. And it's automatic.
That's fine.
So you can auto-fire it.
Nice.
All right. But you are all down here in the cargo hold at this point. Over the comms, you hear Cobalt call to you all. Is everyone still okay down there? Still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Barely.
Kamana's gonna call up. No, we're fine. Nobody's severely injured.
Go ahead and give me a deception check, Kamana.
Yeah.
Because I believe you are actively trying to
Yes.
hide from him.
Yes.
When they have the scanners that can get a general idea of the state of everyone on the ship.
Oh, would I? Okay, if I would know that, I would not have.
You
tried
don't
that.
know if
I'm
they
sorry.
would know if the scanners are all working at this point, but yeah, you can get the general vital signs of
Okay.
your ship.
Yeah. If Kamana is aware of that being a thing on the
Sure.
ship, then she would not try that.
Okay. Yeah. It's especially since it's your own ship, it's easier to tell what's on it. If you were to scan another ship, you would at best be able to get like a number of people and whether they're alive or not. But on your own ship, what are you trying to do there?
Oh,
Who said you
sorry.
could close that?
I'm
That shit's
sorry.
stuck open.
Oh, it's stuck open.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Kamana is gonna try and move some stuff in front of the door. In that case, maybe these cabinets or whatever.
The crates.
Yeah.
Sure.
You need stuff moved.
Yeah. Please move this in front of the cargo bay doors. So
Are you going through the
whatever's
crates
out
at all,
there-
or just moving them?
Say again.
Are you going through the crates at all, or just moving them in front?
For right now, just moving them,
Sure.
so we won't have
I'm just
stuff
gonna
coming
sit
in.
down.
I'll
Okay.
I'll go ahead and get started on everybody.
As I look
Durst
over
will
back-
move the crates.
Okay. Yeah, no roll necessary for that.
Dang it, I wanted to roll.
You know what? Sure. Go for it.
Yeah.
Since there's no free farming hero points on that one, so you can roll if you want to.
Ah, poop.
It takes you a
Chick-
couple minutes.
I am heavily wounded.
You're heavily wounded, and these are pretty heavy crates. They're definitely full, but eventually you manage to get them generally in front of the cargo bay doors. They aren't doing a fantastic job of blocking them, but hey.
It's better than nothing. What's inside them?
Are you cracking them open and taking a look?
Sure. Why are they so heavy?
It looks to be a lot of potentially the pirates' stores and loot. There are a large number of rations, probably about 7 weeks worth of rations. A number of jars of what looks to be some type of alcohol, and a couple dozen UPB as well.
Huh. Interesting. So food, booze, some loot, and UBPs.
Yep. Which I can dump into the party stash if you guys want, or if you want that left here, I can do that as well.
Well, it does look like we've got the rations at least.
Maybe not be on bad terms with these pirates just yet. We're kind of stuck with them.
Yeah. Let's leave it there for now, but maybe we can come back to it.
I will put the token here to remind you guys that it's there. If we're not moving it into the stash, so you know about it, you know it's there. I'll just leave it on the ship map for you all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what's the plan from here? Are you guys planning to wait a little while for Kimana to heal people?
Yeah, I don't want those pirates saying that we're weak and this will be over telepathy. Saying that we're weak and that they can take us out easy.
They can try.
Yeah, and then Kamana will do treat wounds combo with vitality network.
Okay. Who are
So-
you going to treat wounds on?
Yeah, first one's going on Kion.
Okay.
Go through, please. Okay, nice.
Very nice. You can go ahead and heal that 18, Kian.
And then I'll vitality network Durgesh for
Okay.
10.
Durgesh, you can go ahead and just flat heal 10.
And then I'll treat wounds Amara.
Okay. Nice. 12 health to Amara.
Okay,
Thank
and
you.
then
Sweet Tom.
8 HP to Durgesh and 2 HP to Thinker.
Okay.
Puts me to full.
Okay. Let's be careful while we explore the rest of the ship. Maybe stick together.
And Thinker, you heal those two. Oh, Thinker stepped away.
I think my skill beat will be Hefty Hauler.
So
I'm
there is
just to hold all my guns.
there is outside the ship you guys can always explore. There is the rest of the ship itself, and if that railgun's anything to go off of, the layout is not going to be the same, and perhaps the ship itself is not safe for you right now.
Kamana will call in and say, do you have any more automated defenses going on here?
Railgun was the only thing we had.
Since
Should be
Sure.
safe. I'm quite sure, thank you.
Okay.
sense motive on that.
It's it's very difficult to sense motive over
Well, yeah.
comm unit, but they don't seem like they're lying to you. Thinker, you got healed slightly while you were gone.
Ooh, UPBs.
Yes, the party decided to leave what's in those crates there for now. As you guys are taking a look around, you find a number of very nice bedrooms, many of your own personal... Stop fucking exploring, let me describe things. Goddamn people. Jesus.
Continue to
What's
explore.
the this time?
My god.
Fuck the jam.
Many of the bedrooms themselves containing the your own sort of personal comforts of home in your own. It seems that your bedrooms have been transferred into these spaces. Kimana, of course, that is the big communal bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Many stalls, many sinks, high-pressure showers, all the good stuff. And Amara, you opened the door into a pretty spacious lounge below the crew deck itself, but seemingly without a way to access it from down here. You can see out of the entire front of the ship. There's quite a lot of seating and chairs. There's also a pretty large kitchenette that has the food dispensers of the ship in it as well.
Found the food. Got a
How
lounge
do you
now.
think or cook something for you? He does not know how to cook.
I think I'll be okay.
I should have been up there with you
That'll
guys,
be-
but I was messing with my batteries.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Let's see what's upstairs.
Sure. You guys can take the stairs. You can also take the elevator up if you want.
I don't trust elevators right now.
Oh no.
Is it not working? Son of a bitch.
No.
God, dingus.
See,
Hey, B. I can't see anything.
Is B being a menace?
I would love to know He is standing in front of my computer screen.
That's funny.
You bastard.
These are pretty simple.
All right. Yeah, you
bedrooms.
guys, as you begin opening these doors on this level, you find a number of similar bedrooms, much more sparse than your own. Hey, I made it work. Look at that. The elevator works now.
Did it.
Yeah.
These ones are more utilitarian, bunk beds in the rooms instead of individual, more spacious quarters, but does seem to be still solid beds. Perhaps these were the living quarters of the pirates.
And they're dead
Great.
close.
We're ready to open these doors.
Yeah, let's be careful.
Oh God.
The
As
horror.
you open these doors, you actually find that I misdescribed the cargo hold a little bit. Your
Oh,
expansion
God damn it.
bays have been fully separated from your cargo hold, it seems, into their own separate floor of the ship. So the vast majority of your performing materials, your stages, your sound systems, your lights, have all been stowed away here just fine. There is a familiar crystalline form stretching about between much of your supplies up here, larger than the one you dealt with previously,
Why
and
is it
still
back?
similarly not moving. There is a time eater that is.
Jericho, have I ever
within
seen a
your
creature like this?
You had it described to you. This was what the party was dealing with in the third gate.
I know.
the
I was
comm
trying to get
system.
you. I was trying to get you to say that that I had seen a creature like that, and then I could go, no, you're wrong. You're
No,
bad.
because you were playing as Kamana during that. I'm too
Yeah.
smart for you.
But Thinker hasn't seen it.
Yes, I'm aware.
Whatever.
So, it's similarly not moving, so theoretically, you could avoid it. You don't necessarily have anything too important in your cargo bays right now, or you're in your expansion bays.
What if it spreads out further? We should probably take care of it. Amara, do you think you could shoot it from a distance?
I think that is something I can always do. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, nice, friendly, happy Kamana is the one leaning towards violence immediately, I see.
Well, okay, from our previous experience with this, do we know if it's intelligent?
They are intelligent, but they do not speak any languages.
Okay, if that's the case, Kamana would not say that, and
Okay.
would instead try to reach out with telepathy.
Limited telepathy only lets you communicate with creatures that share a language with you.
Okay. Then
So if you
Kamana,
can't communicate normally, you cannot communicate that way.
Kamana will call out to it from the door. Hello? Hi?
It
I know you
squiggles
can't
a little.
understand me. Do we
Not the
know
squiggles.
what kind of creature this is?
Yeah, you guys fought a time eater before. I believe you were not here for that, Allie. But
Yeah.
Correct.
this was this is a native to the drift, a creature, an aberration of the cosmic variety that is known for stealing momentum. There's not much actively known about it, mostly just like shippers' stories about it. But it did not actively attack you guys when you came across one in the third gate. It wasn't until you guys tried to remove it that it did anything.
If we don't do anything with it, just ignore it for now. We don't need anything from here right now, right?
Yeah. Do
Can-
we know it can grow or anything like that?
There's very little actively known about these creatures.
Okay.
So,
Can Kian
Oh, go ahead.
can Kian do alluring pheromones to see if I can get it into like a box that we can toss off the ship?
Deposit this thing into hell? Yeah.
Sure, go ahead and give me that diplomacy check.
I also have alluring pheromones, so can I aid him on
You
this?
may. Yeah, if the two of you want to try and lure it out of the ship with your alluring pheromones, you're welcome to try. No bonus,
Okay.
unfortunately, to you, Can. So just a flat roll. But a very good check. Okay. It's an interesting situation, because to be entirely fair, this thing's just as confused as to what's going on as the rest of you are. It's not inherently hostile, it's just befuddled as to the situation. So, giving off this sort of friendly, hey, we're not your enemies, we're here to help, follow me and we'll help you figure out what's going on, sort of pheromones to it, it is going to start releasing some of its tendrils, which like very quickly shoot back from whatever they're latched to into the central mass before shooting out rapidly again to latch onto something else as it slowly sort of pulls itself through the room and out towards you all.
Okay. Hello.
Are you trying to fully lead it out of the ship at this point?
Kian kind of
Pat?
turns to the group.
Pat?
I
What do we do with it now?
Well, it's not bothering anyone.
well, if
We can
it's
make it a pet.
Oh my god, I was joking.
Where's your box of elemental fish?
I would
Yeah.
Did it eat the fish?
Wait, did it eat the fish?
Know where the fish are at.
Jericho,
um
are you serious?
What, Kimana?
Kimana will say, if it's something that steals momentum, then it would be pretty bad for the ship. I think we should just take it outside and let it go. Like a spider. When you find a spider, you don't step on it, you take it outside, right?
Depends
Right,
on the
guys?
allergy.
That's what
Depends
you
on
do?
the allergy.
You
Alright,
fight.
same
When you
general
find a
off.
swarm, you squish it.
They seem to be liking computers. Do we have a spare computer we can toss out with it?
Throw the turret
Oh,
outside.
free with your computer. Be a tablet, baby.
Yeah, tablet baby.
Making it into a cocoa melon, baby.
It might be
but-
like Coco Melon. We don't know.
I'm gonna kill all of you.
You are trying very hard. We're very proud of you.
I am down to lead it out, like kind of lead it down to the outside and be like, there's some good space for you to go. Roam and be free.
Yeah,
Eat-
and
Eat
maybe
time in this hellish.
kill anything bad out there for us.
Okay. So, Kian, you're leading it outside.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and I'm gonna actively move you outside for no particular reason.
Oh boy.
Kimana will go with.
Sure. Anyone who's
Finger,
willing to move
finger will go
themselves.
with.
I'll fall behind, about like 20 feet behind.
Yeah, staying a bit back since Kian is the one actively convincing it to move with you, and you don't want to freak it out at all. As it makes its way outside and sort of squiggles about a bit before deciding to move out any further. Those of you who can see from where you are right now, the overall situation, I would like perception and recall knowledge checks from people.
Okay.
Both or pick one?
Both.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna put my hand on my journal while I do this. I don't believe it provides a benefit in this situation.
I don't believe it does, but nice roleplay.
Will not. It will not. But I will still touch my journal and
Kimana, you were still targeting the time meter.
I'm
fiddle with my
sorry.
pen.
Look at all those question marks.
Durgesh, untrained in every recall knowledge skill.
Go.
Amara,
Let's go.
only trained in society as a recall knowledge. Kian, untrained in every recall knowledge skill. My god, you people.
Hey,
What about
warfare?
You said nothing about Thinker.
Thinker trained in every recall knowledge skill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plus far too many lores. Man thinks he's playing an animist. Okay. Taking a look around as you guys step out of the cockpit, or out of the cargo bay of your ship. During this time, I do wish to mention as well that sort of the emergency lights themselves are flashing on the ship. The ship's running on emergency power at this point in time. Those in the bridge are doing their best to work with it, but Amara, get yourself back in the ship where you were. Do I need to pause the game? I'll take away movement privileges from you people.
Just
Don't
me.
think I won't.
What do you mean, you people? Oh, sorry.
I mean, you people.
Whoa, Jericho.
The cloud-filled sky has begun to open up a little bit, revealing a burning red sun in the sky. Amidst the sheets of twisted metal littering the ground, there are a number of corpses. I would say Thinker, Kimana, and Amara. Looking outside, the three of you are able to tell that the ship seemed to have landed perhaps half a mile behind where you are currently, bounced, and then slid into the side of this mountain that has lifted its nose right now.
Oh, jeez.
The corpses are a mix of creatures. Primarily, the main corpse are effectively what appear to be mounds of flesh. You can barely make out facial features, more so eyes, teeth, the holes of a nose, maybe. Forms that could barely be described as humanoid. As well as much smaller, but very clearly humanoids that have reddish, pale flesh, minor scales, and a pair of wings, as well as a barbed tail coming from their back. Himana and Thinker, the two of you recognize these as the corpses of orcs and imps. You have arrived in hell.
I'm gonna look at Amara.
It's a little hard to ignore that fact right now.
Oh, no.
Amara? Tell me I'm wrong.
And this is just what you guys see from where you are now, without doing any sort of walking around the exterior of the ship and seeing anything else, just as you are truly taking a good look outside for the first time.
Amara, am I wrong? Or did you get to the same conclusion?
It's Kimana that came to the same conclusion as
Oh,
you.
sorry.
Oh,
Kimana?
yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. No,
What?
we're in hell. Oh, jeez. Oh,
We do pick
jeez.
some lovely places to visit.
Oh, it's not just a hellish planet.
No, this is actually hell.
It's
I don't think we had it. Did we have a show planned here?
No. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to bring smiles to the faces of devils to make them try and change their ways, but
Yes.
Imagine the battles.
I don't think they're going to be highly receptive to that. As much as I admire your optimism.
Kamana will call over, and tell the pirates. So problem, we're in hell, like literally.
Oh. Yeah, vacationed here a couple years ago. It's not an awful place, as long as we don't piss anyone off. How many corpses are there?
How many corpses?
Let's fight some devils.
No,
I think we pissed off a lot of them.
Ooh.
I mean, there's a lot of dead bodies here.
There are quite a few. It's
Any
truly
important looking corpses?
Like kick over an imp.
Are there any corpses besides like imps and stuff?
Are you guys walking out and doing a full walk around your ship, or just looking from the open
Just,
cargo door?
Just looking for now.
Yeah, let's finish checking the ship before we go out too far.
Then
I think Keon's just going to do a walk around the ship just to get an
Oh.
idea of what's all messed up.
Well,
I
if
think
you,
there's going to do a float around just the exterior of the ship as much as they can.
if you guys are going, then I'm going with.
okay.
All right.
Thinker's just trying to check for as much like external damage as they can see.
Go ahead and give me an engineering lore check, Thinker.
Hell yeah.
As you all begin walking and floating around, assessing the exterior damage, looking for other potentially important corpses.
Anything moving?
Anything moving, yeah. The fragments of whatever you crashed into, it's been so heavily destroyed you actually can't tell what it once was. Vehicle, building, could be either. You're not sure.
Woo! Transformer blue.
As you are
geez.
traveling around, you do see what looks to be a more fully humanoid corpse near the prow of the ship, half buried underneath it. You can see the legs, part of an arm still, and what looks to be the feathers of a black wing.
Can Kamana try a recall knowledge on this thing?
Certainly.
Thinker, do you know what this thing is?
If I can I float over to where Kamana is, where she
Yeah.
found that?
Absolutely.
I will.
Sort of like near the prow of the ship.
Yeah, I'll float on over the prow. I'll do a recall knowledge as well.
Interesting. Neither of
I
you
don't
recognize what this creature is from what little there is that you can see. But devils that are more humanoid in shape and size with black feathered wings, neither of you know too much about hell in the first place. So exactly what type of creature that might be, whether it's even a devil at all, you don't know right now.
Don't matter, it's dead. That's what it is, it's dead.
It is true. It is dead. I'm gonna poke it once.
Doesn't move. The body appears likely heavily mangled by this crash. However, interestingly enough, you note the bracelets on this figure's wrists remain intact and free of any dust and grime.
I don't like the sound of that.
It is a pair of sort of red, very fashionable looking bracelets.
Ugh,
You don't need them.
Oh,
sound
I really like those. Oh no, guys.
They
can't
look like they've
defeat
been
our ship.
fashioned from gold and some form of red metal.
They were defeated by our ship. It's our spoils.
Thinker, can you take a look at these and let me know if they're dangerous, or can I take them?
Yes, let me take a look. Recall knowledge to identify
You're
those.
spending 10 minutes to try and identify them?
Oh, let's go ahead and pick them
I'll
up. And take
I'll pick it. I'll grab a. Do I have like a cloth on me? Any kind of like hempen sack, nano weave, whatever the hell, future
You've got 100
future
feet of cable.
backpack. I'm gonna. As Kamana, have you touched it?
Not yet, no.
Do you have Kamana? Do you have any cloth you could spare? Handkerchief? Anything I could use to pick this up?
I have my gloves here.
I'm going to.
Gloves on a tentacle.
I'm gonna. I'm not putting the gloves on. I'm gonna hold the two edges of the gloves and use it to like scoop the bracelet into the glove. Like
How
the
are you
glove
getting
is-
them off the corpse's wrists and doing that?
Okay, I'm putting like 5 tentacles in the gloves, and then I'm like pulling it off the wrist like that.
Oh, that's a fantastic
anything
view in my head.
Does anything happen when I touch it?
As you pull one of the bangles off the wrist, the other one's still attached to the corpse. No, nothing happens.
Okay.
Well, that's not true.
Uh-oh.
But
Do I become evil?
There's no
no.
limit.
But as you pick up the bangle with your multiple tendrils in these gloves holding it, one more bangle still on the corpse, wind begins to pick up around you, blowing from your back towards the ship heavily. All of you can feel this as the wind picks up. A roar begins to fill the air.
Thinker's smart enough to drop the bangle. Playing a
Thinker's,
high intelligence character.
Thinker's smart enough to recognize the bangle isn't what's causing this.
God fucking damn it.
Thinker's smart enough to recognize the roar of an engine.
No.
Oh, these
Those
motherfuckers.
fuckers. I'm at the prow, right?
Yep, you guys are
I'm
effectively
within- am I
around
within-
here right now.
30 feet of the bridge.
Ish, yeah, through the exterior of the ship.
Telepathic to Cobalt. What are you doing?
You don't see that behind you.
I turn. No, where did the? What's behind us?
Are you looking, or are you expecting him to explain it?
I look. Well, we have the ship in the way, don't we?
You guys are about right here. It's coming from this direction.
I
to
turn
the
around.
north.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
turn
yeah,
around.
I turn to the north then.
There's a ship approaching.
Fuck.
About
Let's get back in.
twice the size of your own ship minimum.
Oh, no.
Descending slowly as its shadow blots out the sun.
Fuck
Oh,
caution.
no.
I grab the bangle.
Okay.
I touch it with my bare tentacle.
As you pick up the pair of bangles rapidly, the underbelly of this ship approaching, laced with cables, punctuated with these blinking red lights.
You can let me know what effect the curse I took on now
I'll
does.
let you know later.
Thanks.
In the meantime, I'll add those bangles to the stash for you guys. All of your comm units receive a communication request on the public channel.
Hello.
Hello?
The image activates, revealing the seeming captain of the vessel approaching. A almost statuesque woman, seated in a high-backed chair made of spiked leather. Her dark hair pulled into a tight ponytail, her eyes glowing with flame, inky black feathers of her wings sort of draping her shoulders like a tailored cape. As she speaks, there is a barely concealed rage in her voice, as she looks a little something like this.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, no.
Oh, lovely.
Kind of hot, except for the horn thing. That's kind of.
Allow me to welcome you to Hell, mortals.
Hi.
You may address me as Malakanta.
Hi, Malakanta.
Yeah, Conta.
Well, this is our first time here. You got any good sightseeing spots?
Oh,
I'd love a local tour.
I would happily give you a tour. In fact, I'd be more than welcome to invite you aboard. After
Feels like a
all,
threat.
isn't that the corpse of my sister you're standing over?
Oh, look. It
I'm
was
gonna
an
look
accident. You
down
can
at
have
her
a bangle back.
slowly.
Invicor, capture them.
Oh, no.
Kate.
I need
Well, it was
everyone
great talking to you.
roll initiative right off rip.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
Dion turns to everyone. Sure. I guess we get to fight some demons.
As
Nope,
you
This is
Yeah,
not an
guys
exciting
are-
thing. This is not an exciting thing.
Gonna move you guys all over here
I
individually.
I've played against some of them in some of the sports leagues.
Can I roll over a 6?
No.
Probably not.
A
As,
natural one. Get out of here.
Oof. A number of these orcs and imps are going to begin descending from the ship to reach you all. I'll let you all know now. You would not be best served trying to fight all of these enemies. You would be best served trying to flee. Because the ship is far larger than yours, would not particularly struggle to destroy your own ship, and likely has a near endless amount of foot soldiers and troops that are currently descending to attack you.
Well, it's been lovely staying on the surface of this planet. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yes, let's get out of here.
Okay,
Yeah,
glad we're
I'm
all on the
great.
same page.
Okay.
Alright. Well, Thinker, you are the first to act as these enemies begin dropping
fuck.
down.
Why the fuck am I the first to act?
I rolled
Who's
a 1.
the squishiest out of us all? And it's not me, I know that.
You.
Okay, who's the second squishiest then? Me.
Humana.
Yeah.
Kimana?
Mhm.
Sell your stimulant on Kimana.
Okay.
You can choose to fail if you'd like. Gives you an extra stride action
Yeah.
on your turn.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and fail.
And then I'm gonna move 40 feet.
So,
Can't get there.
yeah, you'll have to go around the edge.
Boo you.
Couple things. One, you'll need to restore active power to the ship in order
Fuck
to
you!
take off. You'll need to. You don't have to, but, closing the cargo bay door once you're in there. You guys put boxes in front of it, but no one tried to shut it off or shut it, so enemies will be able to make their way into your ship if you don't shut it. You'll have to take off, and, well, there's something else that has yet to be discovered by you guys that might pose an additional
Okay.
problem.
Let's take this one thing at a time.
There are I'm mostly saying this because there are a variety of things you guys need to take care of that are in different parts of the ship.
I'm sending you my therapist bill for the month.
Paying your
I'll
therapist
hold
bill
him
right
off.
now. What do you mean?
All
right.
I'll hold him off at the cargo bay door.
Kian, that's going to bring us to you.
Can I use all 3 movement actions to move 75 feet, or
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah, brother.
Jesus.
I am going to do that and get as close to that gate or to that
Well,
cargo bay as
It's like to
possible.
have a basic 7 or 25-foot movement speed.
Shut
we,
up. I can fly.
we still have that automatic railgun, right?
With 4 bullets left in it.
Well, let's
holding
find some
it right now?
ammunition.
I am.
Okay, yeah. I put it in the party stash, I think. You can feel free to grab it to your inventory if you have not already.
I already did.
All right,
Would that
that's-
exhaust my turn, or would I still be able to send a message out to?
You can still shoot a message if you'd like.
Yeah, just shoot a message to Cobalt to let him know. Would it be wise to get the hell out of here?
Believe
See
me,
what
I'd
we
love
need to do
to. There's panic in his voice, you can tell. Because Malakanta, as she introduced herself, her starship is about 400 feet long and is a full-scale destroyer-class
Fucking
vessel.
Christ.
So, this is not a ship. Even in starship combat, you would have any real chance of fighting against.
It's how long?
400 feet.
Fuck me.
compared to your ship
About
that
100?
is about 110 feet long.
Jesus.
So, it's almost quadruple the scale of your ship.
Yeah.
Is big. I think I have
Ah, we could
art
take
for it
it.
that I'll try and find later. I don't have it actively in the server at the moment. You actively cannot take it right now. I'll let you know right now.
I know. I'm just...
That will be death if you try. Kimana, that's going to bring us to you as a number of orcs and imps are beginning to descend from this ship and make landfall in this general area. I'm going to say, for now at least, a total of 4 orcs and 1 imp make landfall over the course of this round. They will not start acting until round 2.
Okay.
Fucking
I am
God.
I am going to go ahead and cast motivating ringtone on Durgesh, so you get a +5 to your bonus speed.
Okay.
Because you are the slowest person in our party, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, and then with my last 2 actions, I'm gonna start running myself.
All right.
You have 3 actions to run.
She spent 2 actions to run because you're quickened.
Oh,
can't-
right.
yes,
Motivating
I-
ringtone is 2. My bad. I thought it was a single action.
Oh, jeez, I just wanted to do a concert and put a smile on everybody's face.
You know
Well,
what
when
put a
we get
smile
out
on
there,
this
we'll
devil's
smile for
face?
you.
Dying.
That's my turn.
All right, Amara, that's going to bring us to you.
All right, I'll get to the pilot's chair. There's 30. 60. 60's there. That's 70. 75, 80, 85, 90.
Okay, you make it inside. So, that is going to bring us then to Durgesh.
I'm going to run. Here.
70, 75. Move 5 more feet. Fantastic. And that is going to bring us to the top of the next round as the enemies that have landed are going to land here and more enemies are going to begin descending from the ship above.
I will shout to everyone to get in.
Yep. Cobalt is going to call out over comms. Thinker, I don't know how long it's going to take you, but get your ass in here. Something's wrong with the engine.
I'm fucking moving as fast as I can. I am but a fucking jellyfish.
He will mention that
Float the middle.
you guys didn't see him, but Zed is the name of their engineer. He's unconscious right now from trying to work on this engine.
God fucking damn it.
The engine itself seems to be malfunctioning heavily. And that's also where you could theoretically restore power from the engine room or the bridge. It'd be easier from the engine room, but could be done from the bridge. Closing a cargo bay door can, of course, be done here in the cargo bay.
Choice.
You work on the engine, I'll work on the bridge.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Kimana, you are going to lose your quickened condition and become fatigued here
Yes.
as cellular stimulant comes to an end. And Thinker, you're up.
Fuck. 3 actions.
Yep,
That's 60 feet. I think that gets me in the... Does that get me in the door?
I believe it does.
Oh. I'm in. I'm just gonna move myself here.
I don't have Z-Scatter turned on in this, but yeah, you guys cannot end your movement in the same
Yeah.
space.
Do you
as
mind
one another.
if I just move? If I just end my movement here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright,
You had the
sick.
space to get there.
I get in. These are the... Where's the engine room? Have I been there?
No,
Ton
Probably
on
of
top
a
floor.
bitch.
it would let you know it's on the top floor.
Okay. Does this? I'm next thing. The central like chute. Does that go all the way through the ship?
No, you saw it. There was nothing. There was not an
Ugh.
The elevator is theoretically working right now, even on the ship's emergency power, so you could use that to get directly up. But
My best option. That's my turn.
all right, Kian, we're up to you. So I realize we started this right as we would normally do break time, so when it's not your turn, if you guys need to take a moment and go get water and whatnot, please feel free to do so.
Well, I'm gonna get a sody. I'm gonna get a sody pop.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it's gonna move up here, target this guy, and attack him with the solar weapon.
Sure. Yeah, take down the first and closest enemy before it can do anything.
That's the hope.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
As you swing through this creature, dealing as much damage as you possibly can, it is immediately bisected and just destroyed by your blade. You do notice a couple things. One, it does resist the physical damage slightly from your blade. More importantly, fire has no effect on it. The little bit of burning from your photon attunement does absolutely nothing to this creature.
Ooh, so
But you've got one action left. Oh, Durgesh, does your gun do fire damage?
It is a laser, yes.
Oh!
what is the damage on the dueling sword? It's slashing.
It is. So your solar weapon does just fine. It's the bonus damage from photon attunement that's not doing anything right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's where the fire damage is coming from.
We'll hold him at the door.
I'm not a whole bit. Can I move, or is it like?
Yeah, you've got one action
only
left.
get
You
to
can
move?
move. You can
So
also,
I'll
don't
move.
forget, if you go to graviton attunement by shifting attunement, that'll make it whenever you hit an enemy, they create difficult terrain for themselves. So, sorry.
Oh yeah, that'd probably be a better one to do because I could do a couple other things.
Potentially.
So I'll reattune
Sure.
as my last action to graviton.
Yeah, you just there should be a little drop down menu at the top of your action page, and you can just switch that from photon to graviton. All right, then that killed one of these orcs before they can get a turn, but a couple of these others are going to get to go before Kimana now.
Oh no.
And let's go ahead and see here real quick. I don't know why the music stopped. Let's see. This one is up first here. It is going to squish and squelch and move its way on over here next to you, Kian, and make a strike with its claw at you.
Does it hit?
Which is gonna whiff. I don't know why I hit it with map, but... Ooh, Durgesh, using, switching to your dueling sword, knowing that your rotolaser is not gonna do much.
Yep.
Alright. Well, with its last action, it's gonna make one more strike against you. This time it'll have actual map. And this time it's gonna hit you.
Alright.
With map.
For 5 points of slashing damage as it cuts into you with its claws, but thankfully not terribly bad.
I'm gonna do a Nimbus Search as a reaction.
Ooh, yeah. What's that do?
It
will push him back 5 feet.
Alright, let me give him that fortitude save.
was that thing I kept trying to do in the playtest that you never let me do.
And I finally used a melee attack. Alright, as it slashes into you, you unleash a bit of that gravity that is now attuned to you and send it bumbling back a few feet away from you, so it'll have to waste an action if it wishes to approach again. That is, however, going to bring us to this imp's turn. And let's see what it wants to do, because imps have a lot they can accomplish. You know what, for now, it's just going to go invisible.
Rude.
So it's on the ship.
All right, Kimana, that's going to bring us to you.
Okay. Kamana, so that's 25, 5, 10, 15, 20. And once she gets in here, she's gonna start looking for a way to close the door.
Yeah, you've got a couple options here. You can try and just force it shut with athletics if you want. Or you can try and hack the panel and get it working again with computers.
Okay. If that's the case, then Kamana will not be doing that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just thinking.
You would
now
also
that
need to
my
be
plan-
adjacent to the doors to do that, so in any of these four spaces.
Then what Kamana will do is that she will stride up to here
Okay.
and then take a shot with her pulse caster pistol at this one.
Okay, let me put lesser cover on it real quick.
Mhm.
Go for it.
Okay. Probably not gonna hit, but worth a shot.
That's an exact hit,
Okay.
even with
Hey.
cover.
Not gonna be much damage. Oh yeah, not.
1 electricity damage, but
Yeah.
it takes it all.
Yep. And then she'll finish running into here.
Sure. All right. That is going to bring us to the next Ort, and the one that dropped the furthest from you guys, which is going to go 20. And use its second action to run right up to the door itself. I'm going to leave it to the dice to determine who it attacks. I've got 4 potential targets here. It's going for Durgesh.
Ah!
And it's gonna whiff. As it tries to slash into you with its claws, they don't manage to pierce your armor. Amara, that brings us to you.
All right, I'm gonna go work on the engines on the bridge. You get the engines and where they're going. Everyone else, get the door closed and out of here. I actually did the amount of time, so it's I get to not time, but distance to right here. Oh, that's at 85 feet, so 90.
What's your... Oh, yeah. 75, 85. Yep, you'd get right about there with your whole action. All right, making your way back up to the bridge. Cobalt, at this point, is actually up on the top panel, trying to get everything working. The captain's chair to actively take off is currently open. As he's trying to get the power restored, Navra, the healer, is trying to get their engineer stabilized as he effectively says something's fucked with the engine. It's not like any engine I've ever seen before. And Durgesh, that's going to bring us to you.
All right. I'm going to open up with a demoralized, like, never trust smiles upon me today.
Against which creature?
The one right now.
Okay. Based off of the recall knowledge rolls earlier, knowing that this is hell, knowing that they were the corpses of orcs and imps, Kimana would have
they're
been able to
mindless?
share. Orcs are mindless creatures.
Never mind. I'll still yell at it, but I'll instead attack it.
Fair enough.
All right. Study sword go.
That will not hit.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Oh, why not? If you insist. That will hit. It's a pity you weren't flanking. You would have crit if you were.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
7 points of slashing damage, though. It does resist some of it.
All right. I'm going to punch it.
Okay. That's a hit. 4 points of damage is the minimum you had to do to bypass its resistance
Oh,
and get some damage on it.
awesome. And now I'll step.
Okay. Stepping into the chamber, that is going to bring us to the final ort of this round, and it is right here. It is going to move to
My
here.
fist didn't work good.
It is going to use its second action to go flank Kian before slicing at you with its claw.
If they're mindless, why do they flank?
Because they have orders.
Great
Okay,
question.
that's fair.
Do you not know about the Ort's subservience passive?
I remember it now.
Yes, they are being ordered around and directed by whoever that Invicor individual that Malakanta spoke to was. But they're going to, at the end of the round, I need 2 separate people to roll a d4 for me
Okay,
to
I got
see
one.
what new enemies manage to drop in.
I have no desire to do this.
Oh, okay.
I got there first.
Well, Kimana's is the first in chat.
Yep.
All right, that is going to be a single imp and an ort dropping in. Any one rolled on these d4s drops in an imp. Anything else drops in another ort.
Yikes.
So, luckily, they're going to drop a decent distance away. But they are going to get to act in this next round. And Thinker, we're starting with you.
70 feet of movement gets me in the elevator.
Okay.
I'm out of spell slots. I can't actually do much to help.
You could actually even get up to the next floor in the elevator.
Then yeah, I'll
Or
go to the
60 feet of movement would bring you directly into the elevator, technically, and then you could, I'd say, use an action on your next turn to send it up to the top floor.
yeah. So 70 feet of movement right into the elevator.
You have 60 feet of movement. You keep saying
Shit.
70.
I keep saying 70.
Yeah.
That's what I measured though.
60 gets you directly into here, which will put
Yes,
you
it
in the elevator but not have it sent up yet.
Then yeah, I'll get there.
Okay. I'll just move you there for you.
Why do I keep saying 70?
I don't know, man. Alright, as you get to the elevator, see that the power isn't quite on, but the elevator is able to run still on what little power there is, and you'll be able to use it to send yourself up to the upper deck of the Primordial on your
It's
next
totally fine
turn.
playing a character with a low movement speed. You're just a support. You're not going to need to run around during battle.
You absolute fool.
Uh,
Kian, you're up. So
Right.
everyone in the group is in the ship now. Except
Next
yourself.
Ian is going to move into the ship.
Okay.
And it's 2 actions to attempt to close the door
Are you going to try and
Yeah,
hack it shut or force it shut?
or force it shut.
Those are only 1 action attempts to do,
Oh, okay. So,
but requires
So-
very good rolls.
well, I'm going to attack this guy first.
Sure.
And then attempt to strike it.
Yeah, get one
Or
last
shut the door.
strike at this thing before you try and shut the door in its face.
And I will re-roll that one.
Why not? Oh, fantastic. Give me that crit damage. All right, another 18 points of damage. That is going to leave this one dead and does create an area of difficult terrain specifically for that ort as gravity presses down upon it, smushing its corpse into the dirt. And if you want to use your last action, go ahead and give me an athletics check to try and force open the doors shut.
You'll use my last hero point to
Go for
see
it.
if I can get that.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is fantastic. You work on the doors trying to force them shut, and they do begin to lurch shut with a heavy grinding sound as they are beginning to move on their tracks. They don't fully shut here. You guys will need one more athletics check to do so, but you've got it partially shut at this point. They're beginning to close.
He's just like as a reaction or just talking, he's just gonna look over to Durgish. Help me with these fucking doors.
Eh.
All right, that is going to bring us to a bunch of the devil's turns before Kimana. So let's see, we're going to start with the orc that's far away, and it is going to use its entire 3 actions to come running over towards you guys. As it just begins making its way towards the door to try and slash you guys down and get in without potentially any success. However, this orc right here that's much closer... I'm really sad there's no tumble through with athletics. I'm going to move that corpse. What it is going to try and do as it moves forward, it is going to try and reposition you, Kian. And
What
try and
about a
push
shove?
you to... Yeah, I can also shove. That's a good idea. One of the two. It's going to try and shove you to create
Hey,
space to get in.
teacher, remember
I'm sorry?
the homework?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just being shitter.
And that is a crit
Oh, god
success.
damn it.
So, as it sloughs forward across the hellscaped dirt, it is going to slam its body into you, Kian, sending you tumbling back 10 feet and lurching into the ship after you as it follows you in.
Finish off to you, Durgish.
That is going to bring us to the other imp that just landed, which is going to use 2 actions to come flying into the ship at top speed. I'm debating on whose space it wants to end on here.
Ooh. With that, it didn't do any damage, so I don't think I can do that reaction to push him 5 feet away, right?
Yeah, because it's when you take damage from a melee attack.
Got it.
Yeah, one of the imps.
One of the imps has made it in here, and let's see. Yeah, it is going to land on your shoulder, Kimana, almost before you can even react, as you are trying to catch your breath still from the magic thinker cast on you to help get you back to the ship. And he's
Get
just
off
going to look
me.
at you. I can grant you the ability to push these other devils away and help your friends escape if you would like.
You fucker.
He is going to offer you a boon of good luck.
Ooh.
Sell your soul.
You know what? I think Kamana's gonna take it
Okay.
because she wants to make sure her friends stay alive.
And that's why they chose you instead of Durgesh.
What are you saying? I'm not copacetic to deals.
The imp looked at you, the Vesk with the big weapon, and the pop idol and said, I think I know which one's going to be easier to manipulate.
I can't believe you would think that because I clearly have the lower will save.
Actually, Durgesh is so much easier to manipulate.
Kimana, for the foreseeable future, you can take a fortune effect on an attack roll or
Okay.
saving throw.
Okay.
That does it for its turn, though. That is going to bring us to the imp who went invisible earlier. What do they wish to do is the question here. Let's see. I think they're going to...
I have a feeling they're gonna self-destruct, right? They're gonna self-destruct and just go kaboom.
No.
Oh no.
Well, I tried, guys.
We still get Yamchud.
Thinker. As you
What the fuck?
make it into the elevator and go to activate it to send yourself up, all of a sudden an imp appears out of nowhere, stabbing its stinger into the hood of your physical form, and is going to hit you. As I have blind gem roll on, sorry. I'll make that public. That's fantastic. Are you ready to see how much damage you take?
I will. No.
One.
I'll make that
God.
fortitude save.
And give me a fortitude save, you fuck. I love imps. 1d4 minus 1 piercing damage.
Okay, my computer.
And then fortune save.
There we go. My
When you say your
computer's being
computer,
really
is
weird.
it just B?
No, it was genuinely my computer. I wasn't able to click.
All right.
His
Thankfully, you are
computer
going to
is B.
resist the poison of this imp as it stabs into you. The venom beginning to mix with the other fluids that make up your physical form, but thankfully you just purge them easily enough. Kimana, that's going to bring us to you.
Okay. Kamana is going to stride over to the door
Mhm.
and attempt to shut the door.
Go ahead and give me that athletics check.
Do you have a button?
Nope. Not for this. But that is a fantastic roll, and with Kian helping to begin the process of shutting it, you are going to grab it and forcefully manage to finish shutting the cargo bay doors.
Okay.
Hell
is that
yeah.
2 actions?
That was one action.
Oh, okay. Then I'm
It
gonna
was,
turn around.
It was 2 actions if you were hacking it, but 1, potentially 2 actions to force it shut with
Okay.
different DCs.
Then, Durgesh, do you do melee? Sorry, I forget.
He has a sword.
I am doing melee now.
Okay. Then Kamana will get out of the way so you can flank with Kion.
Okay.
Righteous.
And then Kamana will come over here and just say to the imp, I know you offered me a really bad deal, but I've got to save my friends.
I don't make
Actually,
bad
I'm not
deals.
standing next to that fucking thing. I'm brainless.
As you walk out from under its shoulder to go shut the door, you walk back towards it and it settles on your shoulder for half a moment before you realize what you're doing and step away. Amara, that brings us to you. The doors are open, thankfully, on this floor. I believe that'll take you 2 actions to get there.
Then the final action will be preparing for takeoff.
Okay, so preparing for takeoff is a 2-action activity
Okay,
and will require computers to do so.
which I have.
All right.
So that'll be next turn.
But also, before you can do that, power needs to be fully restored.
Yep.
So, which is a crafting roll. Because it's more so that the power core just has to be hot-wired right now, more than anything else. So that is something that will need to be done, and once that is done, you can begin the takeoff procedures as well. Durgesh, that's going to bring us to you.
Get to work.
All right, I shall step here.
Okay.
Time to slash.
That's a hit.
All right. Oh, garbage.
Oh, yeah, not great damage, unfortunately.
And then I'll swing again.
All right.
Just barely hit. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Another bit of damage carving into this Ort. At this point, I am going to fully remove the others from initiative because they are not able to get through the door unless the door is reopened, which I probably shouldn't have removed them from initiative because there is the imp there, but whatever.
They can re-roll.
Yeah, it doesn't particularly matter here. That is going to bring us to Thinker. You, activating the lift. Cannot hear
First
you. Oh, there
action.
you go.
No, I'm still here. I promise I'm here. Not that I want to be.
Oh, that's rude.
I want to be in this game. I like playing with you. I hate this situation. This
I'm
sucks.
glad.
Fuck you.
This situation's fun.
The
I
panic
could try
situation.
to shove the imp out of the elevator, but if I fail, I've just wasted an action.
Yep.
And I can't take it up with me because it'll just disable the engines more. First action, recall knowledge.
On.
The imp.
Okay. What you trying to figure out?
How hardy is this thing? Can I get a range of its health?
Range of its health? Not typically something I allow with recall knowledge rolls.
Okay. Athletics is against its fortitude DC, right?
If you're trying to shove it, yes.
High save, low save.
Fortitude worst. Reflex best.
Fuck you! I'm gonna shove it. I'm gonna try to shove it. Oh god.
Okay.
And this is considered an attack, correct?
It is.
Okay. 18.
That is a success. As you
I shove it out of the
shove
elevator.
it out of the elevator. You can
I'm
stride after it if you want.
No, I'm hitting the button. I'm
Okay.
going up. I'm
and
going
move
up to the
yourself back.
third floor. Going up to the top floor.
Then zoop and zoop. You
Oh my
find
God.
yourself on the top floor very rapidly as the elevator carries you up. As you see down the hallway, you can see Navra, the surgeon, currently tending to the ship's engineer. You can see Mona set a hand on her pistol, currently staying back of the engine, which looks like something you've never seen before. This
Right.
strange set of 3 rings and a constantly shifting form of energy in the center of it.
Guess this is
That
what
is
happens
currently
when you
the
combine.
entire thing sparking with electricity.
We really should have just waited for them to unhook before we fucking left.
All right, as you've made it up top with this turn, Kian, that's up to you.
Kill it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try to strike this thing down.
Why not?
Ooh,
Oh.
No dice.
ooh, that's painful. We'll try to attack it again.
Why not?
I think that's even painfuler.
Yeah. Not doing it for you, unfortunately.
Last attack.
Oh, I was.
Oh, the
gonna-
13 with no.
Big old whiffs.
Did I get any flanking from that 11? Oh, just not.
You know what? Actually, the 11 should have been an exact hit with flanking. I don't know why it wasn't treating it for you. Very, very strange. Oh, because you're not targeting this Ort in particular. I think you're still on the one you were targeting outside. That's why. Go ahead and roll damage for that second strike, because that would hit. Good catch. A very nice bit of damage to it. All right. Then that is going to directly bring us to that Ort that you have been slicing into. And it's going to take its attacks on you guys. I'm going to roll to see who it goes after. First strike is going to be against you, Kian, as you've done the last bit of damage to it. It is going to make a strike at you.
Bring it on.
So sorry.
Another
What's
crit.
wrong with you, Jericho?
As that is going to be 10 points of slashing damage as it bypasses your armor, carving into it from the impact where it shoved you last turn, and pretty severely injuring you.
I've dealt with worse.
It's going to press its advantage and
just
just try and
coughing
take
like-
you down.
He has to do. I'll do the reaction to. He has to.
Oh,
how does
yeah,
that
you
work?
can
There's a guy
push
pressed
away.
right behind him. Yeah.
Well, he can be pushed into this direction, 5 feet away.
Oh.
So, if you can put that action in chat to see if he can, because he has to make a fortitude save versus being pushed.
I'm gonna hold off on that and
Oh.
then let him to keep the flanking for Dorgish.
Okay, you want to let him keep wailing on
Oh.
you? Fair enough.
No,
Yeah,
no.
no, just do it. Just do it.
I can move in for a flank.
Okay.
Okay. That Nimbus Surge here. You will go ahead and make that fortitude save, which he will just barely fail. So getting pushed into this direction, that is going to not change up his target at all. But since he has to move, he is going to move over here to get flanking on you. And then go for the last strike.
Tiny creatures don't provide flanking.
You're right, good call. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Because he's not in melee reach. So having to move anyways. Now, he knows only how to push the advantage, so he is going to move to there and go for a strike.
How many actions?
This is his final
Yeah,
action.
no, yeah, you're
Strike,
right. I'm
move,
sorry.
strike.
I'm brainless.
And that is going to do 6 points of damage to you, Kian.
Yeah, no.
No!
Yeah.
Kian falls unconscious under the blows. All right.
Just like dying words. I've talked to you fucker's house already.
That is going to bring us to the imp who's right next to you, Kimana. It's going to look at you, Kimana, and smirk. And fly over to Durgesh and make a stinger attack against him. And that's a natural 20.
Oh
God,
my
ow.
God, Jericho.
Fucking
no.
No,
Jericho.
I'm gonna take 2 damage. Oh,
For
okay, never mind.
4 damage, thank you kindly.
Aw.
Give me that
man.
fortitude
Max
save.
damage. It rolled max damage.
It didn't actually. They could have
Isn't
done
it minus
6
3?
at best.
I would like to hero point that.
Coward.
Isn't it minus 3? Isn't it 1d4 minus 3?
It's
1d4 minus
1.
1.
Oh. No one is
Uh,
ever. I'm bad at math, okay?
We're aware.
Shut up.
With its
Math
last action, it's just
hard.
going to attempt to stab you again, Durgesh, with that tail.
Rude.
And that's another hit.
Oh my
With
God.
a 21. For 2 points of damage. Let's go! 6 damage with a crit and a regular hit. This is gaming hours. And give me that fortitude save.
Nah.
Son of a bitch! Alright. That is going to bring us
That's
to the
vitality.
imp that Thinker left behind. It is going to enter the elevator shaft and fly up, but not up to the top floor. It's going to moves
I trust
5,
Amara. I
straight
trust my
up,
captain.
5 gets to there. Second.
He is a
action.
pirate helping him.
Captain Tight Pants.
I love Captain Tight Pants. That's my captain.
It is going to exactly make it onto your space, Amara, as it flits into this room and just going right for the captain's chair. It is going to attempt to stab you. And that's going to hit with a 24 for 2 points of damage. I'm very consistent on this.
Yep.
And
That's the scary part.
give me that fortitude save. Oh no, a consistent 2 damage. Whatever will I do? You've got 3 hero points up to you if you want to use one.
Yep.
And ooh, still a failure, unfortunately. So gain your hero point back. But unfortunately for the gunslinger, or for the operative, you are going to become clumsy 1. And more importantly than that, take 4 points of poison damage.
It's got me poisoned.
Kimana, that'll bring us to you.
Okay.
As you hear over the comms, it's got Amara poisoned. The other one that just offered the deal to you is on Durgesh, stabbing away. This orc has just taken Kian down. You don't know what Thinker's doing.
I'm going to spend 1 action to transfer 10 points of vitality into
Okay.
Kian.
Using up your entire vitality network here.
I do regain more at the start of every turn, though.
Which is very nice.
So good, and heal 10, Kian.
Alright, as you come back to consciousness, prone on the ground, but alive.
I won't let you die, Kian.
You had the strange. Nope, it wasn't a dream. Oh shit.
And then Kamana is going to make a baton strike.
Okay. Don't forget, you do have your free fortune effect if you'd like to use that.
Yes.
How much damage do you do with it?
An
An exact hit because you're flanking with Durgesh.
1d6 plus 1. Though it's bludgeoning. Oh my god.
1d6? Okay. You might be able
1d6
to.
plus 1, yeah.
There you go.
5 points of damage. Does injure it.
Okay.
Alright, Amara, that's going to bring us to you. You are in the captain's chair. You have this imp on you. The ship needs to get off the ground. It needs power. What's the plan?
I'm going to draw the assassin rifle.
Okay.
I'm going to aim.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot the fucker in the face.
Makes
Point
sense.
blank.
Because luckily, volley is ignored from me.
Wahoo? Yeah, I think that'll injure it.
Get wrecked.
10 points of damage to it. Definitely going to injure it pretty badly. I forgot to mention, I'm sorry, because I'm not getting the actually turns. The pirate that was left on the bridge would have given you an 8 attempt on your attack roll. Which would not have been able to turn it into a crit, so...
Oh, dang.
That was a forget on my part. Effectively, all of these pirates are going to be doing what they can to aid you guys in the requisite situations right now. So Cobalt will aid with getting the power on. Monaceta can aid with getting the engine. Whatever needs to be done with it. Piloting takeoff will have to be done solely on your own right now. But Durgesh, that brings us to you.
All right. Let's finish the fight. Ooh, baby.
What are you doing on that ship, Durgesh?
Killing.
Yeah, that checks out. Alright, that will be the orc finally dead under your assault. You can hear the slamming sound of the devils outside your ship banging against the airlock door trying to get in right now. You don't know how long it's going to hold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do I do a poison fortitude for recovery?
No,
in
it's
this?
I do it on the round, so when it gets back to the imp's turn, you'll make another save.
Okay.
I try to keep everything on like round by round of when the effects start.
Okay.
Which is more work for me, but more fun.
I'm gonna punch this imp.
Why not?
No, I'm not.
It's a fun pastime. For those from Vest 6, yeah.
Walk away from him.
Okay.
Sorry, Vest 9.
Thinker, we're up to you. You're up top. You can see whatever the fuck's going on with this engine.
2 actions to fix it.
Yep. Well,
I hate you.
Couple things. So there's the malfunction of it right now that's likely going to injure you as you try and work on it. There's also the need to actively calibrate it in order to get out of here, because You don't know what that thing is. You just taking a look at it, you know off rip, you don't know how it works.
Alright, well,
It seems
Only one
to
way
have
to
replaced
find
your
out.
ship's drift engine.
only one way to find out. 2 move actions.
Okay.
That's
is 50
actually
feet, is it
3.
not? Yeah.
It's my turn.
Okay. As
I
you,
can get up to it.
mhm.
Again, I really thought playing a fucking character with,
The multiple ancestries with only 20-foot move speed is really rough in Starfinder for sure. So you might want to take fleet as your 3rd level general feat.
I'm probably going to.
All right, Kian, we're up to you. What do you wish to do?
What would it take to grapple? Can I just grapple the imp?
You can certainly try to, yeah. So you'll want to stand up one for a first action and then move next to it, and then it's athletics to try and grapple them.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll use
Alright.
the action to get out of prone,
Stand up.
move up to it, and then athletics.
All right, and there is a grapple button in your basic action macros. So 2 on your hotbar as long as you're targeting the imp. You can try and grapple it nice and freely.
Don't see the grapple. I could
Somewhere in
be.
there. It should be 4th row, 2nd column for you.
You might have his thing sized differently. It's a little fist icon.
In the 2nd column, do you have
I
escape,
see, I
feint, force open, grapple?
Oh,
That is not going to succeed, unfortunately. You grab for it, but it's tiny and wiry, and it manages to flit out of reach and avoid your grapple. As it, annoyingly enough, lands right next to the door's control panel.
No.
Oh, no, I didn't think about that.
It is the imp's turn.
No.
It is going to activate the control panel and activate the door. The door does not open because you guys have not turned the power back on yet. And so the door remains shut, and it's a little irked. So it's going to use its last 2 actions to ready to activate the door when the ship's power turns on. Oh. Are we having Discord issues for people, it looked like?
Oh, okay. Looks like it's
I'm back.
stabilizing.
Welcome back, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Alright, crap.
Discord
Hello?
being nit.
It's been like this all day.
I think it's the rain we're finally getting up by me.
As a repeat of what I said then, because I'm not sure what all you got, the imp tried to open the door, failed because the ship's power isn't on.
Thank God.
So it's going to use its
Bitch.
last 2 actions to ready to open the door when the ship's power does come on.
Oh, you bitch.
I try. That is going to bring us to the imp up by you, Amara. So first things first, at the top of this new round, will you give me a fortitude save against the venom?
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
You got 3 hero points if you want to use one.
Yeah.
Much better. You will manage to overcome the venom for now.
Until it stings me again.
Yes. Imp is going to use its first action to draw upon some of the divine magic within it and heal itself. And
That is annoying.
it is going to... It's just going to try and stab you, unfortunately. As much as it would like to charm you, that might not do much here. So it is going to attempt to stab you with its tail, and it's going to miss. So it's going to go for one more. This one is going to hit.
There.
For full damage, 3 points of piercing. One more fortitude save. I want to see you succeed here.
So do I. I have absolutely terrible fortitude.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it's
Nope.
worse.
Oh no.
So we are going to be back to clumsy on you, unfortunately, and another d6 poison damage to you. Only 2 points of poison damage.
I need help here.
Kamana, we
We're
are up to
trying.
you.
Okay. I'm going to stride up to the imp, and I'm going to try to make a baton strike.
Okay.
I am going to ready a baton. Hold on, I'm going to ready a baton strike for when Durgesh comes into flank.
Okay. You could also, if you would like, because you can see it is waiting on the door controls. You can tell it's waiting for power.
Could I shove it out of...
I was going to say, if you want to reposition it.
Yeah.
That would feasibly get it fully out of this square, since you'd be able to move it 5 feet. And that would cause it to lose its delayed action.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and try to reposition it.
Okay. Because I'd say if it moves into this square, it might still be able to activate the door, but a reposition... Okay. Do you want to move it here or here?
I'm going to move it there.
Okay. Yeah, as
so
you
that
pull it,
can get a flank.
You just reach forward, grab this imp, and yank it off the door controls. It presses them one last time, but...
I won't let you have my soul!
I've already got that deity.
And then, okay, how much vitality do I get per turn in combat?
4.
4? Okay,
yep.
Then, actually, we're kind of okay on health, so I'll just make the baton strike.
Okay. That's an exact hit.
Yes!
That is...
Oh my god.
You should have map on that, because reposition is an attack action.
You're right.
So, unfortunately, that will miss.
I'm...
Damn it.
No worries. Amaro, that's going to bring us to you up there. Your gun is not currently loaded.
Moving, reload.
Okay. Ooh.
Aim.
Uh-huh.
And fire.
Go for it. A 13 does not hit, I'm sorry to say. What a 22 does.
Kill it!
Kill it, 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 kill it.
7 points of damage. How nice am I feeling tonight?
Oh,
You're feeling it. It's so nice. You are so nice. You're the nicest person I've ever met in my life.
These guys have very low
so
health in the first place. I'm going to leave it up to a flat check. Amara, will you just roll a flat d20? And before you do, high or low, your choice.
Ugh. I'm gonna go. Ooh.
Can she
Low?
reroll this?
No, you may not re-roll this.
I'm gonna pump every fortune effect I have into it.
Oh!
My god, I thought that was a
What
1
was
for a
it you
second.
specified? Because I did not hear.
I said low.
Then it would have been a 1 through 10 killed it. And 11 through 20, it lives on 2 hit points.
Oh!
These guys have
help
max
up here,
15.
Get down up here, quick!
You know what? At the end of the round, I will give this pirate a single attack against it, since I forgot to have it roll to aid you again.
Oh.
So, but before we get to that, Durgesh, you're up.
No opening the door. Yeah. One, that's hero point.
13.
Let's go, baby. Hero point.
Oh my god!
Oh, boy, you get the hero point back, thankfully.
All right. Well, last action. He's unharmed. Okay.
Yeah!
Let's go, Durgesh.
Die!
16 points of damage.
That thing's fucked.
As I said, these guys only have 15 health. So that is a dead imp. All right.
Yeah.
As you slice through this thing, Kimana moves it, tries to whack it with her baton, but as it flits up into the air, it does so perfectly into the path of your carving blade that just straight beheads it, and it quickly falls to the ground. There's only theoretically one imp left on the ship at the end of the round. As I said, I'm going to give this pirate a single shot against it with their laser pistol.
Yeah, go!
Which does not hit.
Ugh.
So, Thinker, we're up to you. No, you may not use a hero point for him.
You bastard. Fuck you.
Thinker, you have some choices here. In here. You can attempt to just flat turn on the power first. You can attempt to disable the hazard here, which is the power core itself malfunctioning. That is what is causing electricity to spark, and you can try and calibrate the engine here for you guys to make some sort of planar jump. Turning on the power and calibrating the engine are required to get out of here. But if you don't turn off the power core or deal with its hazard, any of those other attempts you do are going to call for a reflex save versus some damage.
I'm going to turn on the power.
Okay. That is going to be, as I check my specific notes, a 2-action crafting check, please, to disable.
Can I use engineering lore to lower the DC?
Absolutely may.
Jericho.
Public?
What session number is this?
3.
Fuck! Why would you say that? Allie!
No, I've broken the curse. It doesn't exist anymore.
25.
Okay, that is a crit success on this.
Thank
All of you in
fuck.
the ship hear the hum as the lights all flicker on at the same time. The control panel of the door flickers on. Now, one thing I have to ask you all, is the only control panel to open those doors inside the ship?
Yes.
Are you sure?
It is.
You wouldn't
Yes,
have
it
a
is.
way to open the airlock from outside?
Nope,
They
this is a
need
very
to-
Yeah,
poorly
that's what
designed
hand
ship.
terminals are for.
Now think
To open it from the outside without a physical interface.
It's a
you
very
did
poorly
try
designed
and
ship.
just activate it, and the power core is still sparking and malfunctioning as you turn it on. So I do need a
that's it.
reflex save from you.
That only you will get. Oh, thank
That is an
fuck.
exact success for half damage here. You're gonna only take 3 points of electricity damage.
I'm done.
As-
That's good. I can deal.
And you have 1 action left if you'd like to move or do anything. Trying to either shut off the malfunction or calibrate the engine is a 2-action activity to do.
Monasada! Can you help me out with calibrating the engine? Have you seen something like this?
I can
Please.
try. Calibrating the engine is going to be piloting or occultism to do.
Okay.
Because what
I
the
have-
fuck is that engine?
My occultism lore is the same as my engineering lore.
Okay, well, she can attempt to aid you with piloting, but her piloting modifier is not good. So-
How good is not good?
+3.
That's fine.
Okay.
She needs to not roll a what? She needs to at least roll a 3.
Yeah.
Yes, to not
yeah,
fail.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, that's all I
she'll move in and prepare to aid you.
That's my turn.
Navra
I
has
have-
stabilized Zed. She is going to make her way back here and at least down here, since she heard on the comms, Amara, you call for aid. She's going to come in. She can't fight, but she can at least heal.
Okay.
Mhm.
This won't work. Fuck.
What?
Analyze target. It targets a creature.
Ah.
I was
Yeah.
hoping I could use it like.
So I'll tell you the name of this engine. This is the Signal Chaos engine.
What the fuck is
This is not a technology or magic you have ever seen before. Quite frankly, on
That's awesome.
just rip glance, you're relatively certain you aren't going to be able to figure out exactly what this thing does. Ever.
fine?
This engine is pretty much a Hail Mary. Just on rip, you're looking at it, you're going, yeah, I wouldn't trust this thing unless it's absolutely necessary to activate this, because you have no clue where it'll take you.
That's fine. Whatever. That's fine. Just
Kian, that'll bring us to you if you don't want to do anything with your last action, Thinker.
I don't think I can. I can't prep it. I can't aid Monaceta to aid me. Can I?
No.
Then yeah, that's my turn. I have nothing to do.
All right, Kian, what would you like
That's
to
quite
do?
the question.
Keon's gonna kind of stand up to the door.
Oh.
Gonna turn to Kamana. I hope killing that thing didn't fuck whatever deal you had, or I hope it did fuck it. You're good.
Huh?
Can look at the components and see if there's any way that he can prevent the door from opening.
Short of breaking the control panel? Probably not.
We might have to do that right now.
Shatter it. I'll fix it. Just break it.
What would it take to break the door panel?
I'd let you make either an attack roll or an athletics check to do so.
They're the same, so I'll go with athletics check.
Okay.
Oh, net one.
Oh,
You open the door.
I'm honestly tempted.
What? Oh,
No.
Because you're smashing the panel. I'm kind of tempted to have it open the door there.
I will say, like, in his mind, he's grabbing both sides and trying to rip it out of the wall.
That's fair.
Not
Yeah.
directly punching it.
I don't think it's going to open the door here, as funny as that would be. But as you try
Funny.
and rip it out of the wall and hope that'll disable it, honestly, it's attached really solid. Good construction.
Oh, I kind of want to just like you know how you try to rip something out of the wall and you just lose that grip and you just kind of fall back like in like a tucker roll, just fall down to the ground.
Yeah.
So am I going to the bridge then?
Now that power has been turned on, I know there is still that imp there, but Amara, something else you can do from the bridge, you can raise the ship's shields, because there's still that battleship outside. It hasn't fired on you yet, but there's nothing saying it won't. And if it fires on you and those shields are down, you're in for a lot of pain.
Well, considering that you probably knocked out pretty soon. I'll just die unconscious.
Sorry, what were you saying, Kian, about what you were doing for the rest?
I want to ready 2 actions just in case the door opens again. I'm just going to try it that once to rip it off the wall.
Okay.
And then just ready 2 attacks for anything that comes into. Like, if that door opens, I'm going to attack whatever comes into it.
Sure. That is going to bring us to the imp up on the bridge. And Amara, you are currently affected by the poison, so I am going to need one more save versus the venom.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
boy.
Oh my god.
That is an
Oh my
exact
God.
roll. I'm so sorry.
Well, at least it's not double damage.
Take your hero point back.
Yep.
You're going to remain clumsy. You're going to become slowed from the venom.
Oh
No.
my god.
And you're also going to take 5 points of poison damage.
Oh
No.
my God.
Are you still standing?
Yep. But not till when they
Are you
attack
at-
me.
How much are you at?
I have 1 hit point.
And the elevator's on the third deck, right?
Elevators
now,
with
yeah.
me, yeah.
I
What
really
does the
could use that
imp wish to
elevator.
do? you is the question.
It explodes.
It's going to look at you, Amara. Oh, you're not looking too good over there, are you? I could offer you a chance to save yourself if you would like. It's going
Amara
to offer you a similar boon that
slowly raises her finger up, the middle finger. I'll take my chances. Fuck you.
Fair enough. And he'll come flying over then and just go for the stab.
No.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
An exact hit because of clumsy.
Oh
No.
no!
And I don't think it matters what it rolls here. You are going to fall unconscious.
My
Is it-
God.
Possible to call Cobalt to tell him to send the elevator down?
I mean, he's working on the bridge right now, but he could potentially have one of his pirates do so at the end of the round, yeah. You can call over comms and ask him to ask the elevator to be sent down. Kimana, that's going to bring us over to you. You hear Amara over the comms go silent, and you have a feeling you know what that means.
Oh my God. Durgesh, do you think you can deal with this door?
Possibly.
Okay.
All right. You're gonna run? Okay.
I've
Yeah.
got it. I'll hold the door. You guys need to go.
You're half dead.
Elevator is
Damn,
down,
half
straight down?
alive.
Elevator's not down yet.
Okay.
Wasn't there this transport pole?
There is a transport pole right there.
Oh, never mind, never mind.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
So-
small grav well. That'll bring it. Technically, it'll also take you up to the next floor. I just don't have that set up.
Okay.
So
I get up here and I transfer vitality. 10.
one action gets you up there.
Yes,
You are
and then-
exactly 60 feet away with your last action. You can transfer vitality to Amara. You have 8 points in your network right now.
Yep. Okay.
You know, it's a good thing we got rid of that eater time.
No third session deaths.
The Curse of Jericho is not allowed, I see.
Never.
Let's fucking go.
All right. Well, the other orcs and imps are all dead, so Durgesh, that's just going to bring us directly to you.
I'll also stock up at the door and ready in action, swing at anything that comes through.
Sure. Thinker, what are you attempting to do here?
I'm gonna calibrate the engines.
Okay. Let me give Monasetta's aid roll for you first.
Please don't fuck this up, Monasata.
A failure.
Okay, at least it wasn't.
Her eyes are still half melted. I don't know what you're expecting.
I
from
don't.
her.
I don't care. I need this to work. Occultism.
Occultism or piloting?
Do I know what my DC is?
Nope. You're level 1. The DC isn't awful.
Yes.
Yo,
Nice.
baby.
25
Double 18s, baby.
is an exact crit success.
Oh my fucking god.
As
bless
you
the frick up.
take a rapid look at this engine, the 3 rings of it begin spinning in complete different directions from one another, but stick some tendrils into that chaotic maelstrom of energy in the center of it and inject some of your own magic, and after a few seconds, you feel a harmony begin to permeate the space. The rings come into alignment, all of them spinning at the same speed and in the same direction. The entire structure beginning to rotate and orbit in this room.
I'm gonna bring a tentacle up to my hood, hit my comms. Captain, I have no idea what the fuck I just did, but engine's calibrated. We're good for jump.
I need a reflex save from you and Monasetta because of the malfunctioning power core in here still.
I got this. I think that's still a
An
success.
exact success for you, so half damage. Monasetta fails for full damage here.
Ah, she's at full health.
Almost max damage dealt there.
Oh,
I'm
God.
going to warp probability. that case.
You made the saving throw. You cannot warp probability on this.
Oh,
It's
right,
when
I
you
fail.
fail.
It's only when I fail. My bad, my bad.
You good.
I thought it was said whenever you make one.
No.
My bad.
So Mona said it takes full damage. You only take half here. You're still standing.
Final action, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Sure. All right. End of this round, one of the pirates would
Does
have
Mona
come out.
Seta get out of here?
She will, yeah. The pirate would have come back at the end of the previous round, right before your turn, Thinker, and sent the elevator down to the bottom floor. He'll come with you. He's on the elevator at the bottom floor with you guys. Waiting for anyone, just in case.
We realized we didn't need it.
The door hasn't opened, so it's up to you if you're... Are you just going to continue waiting, delaying for an enemy to come?
Do we have shields yet?
No, the shields have not been raised, but that has to be done from the bridge.
I'm just going to use one action just to attack the body here, but stay there and ready the other two actions, if that's okay.
So the way ready
like...
works, you can either delay your entire turn, which means you pop out of initiative and you can then choose when to come back. Readying an action takes 2 actions to do, immediately ends your turn, and then we'll let you use a reaction to do a single action when whatever you specified as the trigger occurs. So, objectively, delaying would be the best option here, because then you could do, if the door does open as soon as the first creature goes, you could immediately come back in.
The caveat is we can't jump into the middle of someone in our character's turn.
You know what you could also do if you want to be really funny? Ready an action to close the door the moment it opens.
That is funny. That is funny.
Is there a roll that is required with that?
Nope.
Oh, that's a button.
Your hand's next to the button.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ready the action to close the door immediately if it gets opened on there, and I'm just going to use one action just to let out his frustration.
Absolutely.
Right on the pile of imps and goblins on there or whatnot. Orcs. Or
all right.
he just like drops the sword on that pile.
Stabs
and frustration, and then
Dirty dead.
And then sets his hand ready to close the door immediately.
All right. Amara, you find yourself waking back up immediately. The poison is still coursing through your veins, but you are conscious that fucker of an imp is flying towards the others in the bridge right now, but you are conscious.
I can't get to the captain's chair.
No, because you are still slowed as well this turn.
Mm-hmm. However, I can draw my magpie rifle.
You can
do full auto on the end.
Your assassin's rifle would still be in your hand as well. I don't have people drop things on falling unconscious. I feel like my combats are punishing enough as is that...
Yeah, I will... Well, I still have to reload the assassin rifle.
You would. Mm-hmm.
So
just reload and
I'll change to the magpie rifle.
All right. Are
So
you
you
auto-firing
full
or just regular firing? Because
Why is it
auto-fire
so-
would attack everyone in an area, and there's only one enemy in the area.
Don't shoot our pirate friend.
Why does the thing say +5 when I have advance?
Because you're expert with martial and simple guns, but only trained with advanced guns.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's the same proficiency scaling that Gunslinger gets, where you get advanced firearms, but your proficiency will follow regular proficiency for other martials. So if you'd rather stay with the assassin rifle, then just for the better chance to hit, that's okay.
Yeah. Reload. Now it's saying +6.
Because you're prone right now, so you're taking a penalty.
Oh.
I'd say just go for it.
Go for it. Go for it.
Got a hero point, don't you?
You do have a single hero point if you'd like to use it.
This thing dead.
That will hit.
Oh, God bless.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Minimum
Let's what?
damage.
No.
No,
Jericho. Jericho, don't do this.
Jericho,
It'll
be
be-
nice.
Jericho,
It'll be
please.
It'll be funny.
I will get on my hands and knees and beg you.
I'm going to be the one to roll this time. Amara, high or low?
Low, low.
I did low last time and it wouldn't work. Oh.
Gambler's fallacy. Because it didn't work last time, it's going to work this time. That's how it
All right,
works.
low.
Low? Would you like me to
It's
roll
gonna
the
pay
red
out.
die or the blue die?
It's gonna pay out.
Blue. Blue's more
Blue.
my lucky color.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Hate you.
This asshole.
Oh,
I rolled a 4. As you come back to consciousness suddenly with Kimana's vitality network permeating through your body, you immediately, instinctively roll over, aim as you load one more shot, and put a bullet in the head of the imp as it's flying towards the others in the cockpit.
years of
Dead.
my life.
I'm still poisoned.
And at the end of your turn would be when the imp's turn originally was, so I will need another save versus the venom at this point from
Yep.
you, Amara. And unless you crit succeed, you're gonna take damage here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Unfortunately, for me, there's no worse stage
Yeah.
than the stage you're currently on. So you're gonna remain clumsy, you're gonna remain slowed, and the damage is a d6 either way.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be 3 points of damage to you.
thank
That's a
fuck.
crit. That's a crit fail though.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
There's no higher
that-
stage than the stage Amara is currently at.
Oh,
And
the damage doesn't get
get
doubled? Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Hey.
The save only is to determine what stage you go to. There's no basic save as part of this.
Oh,
Kimana, that brings us to you.
Okay.
Wait, doing poison's wrong.
Come on.
Get
You
to
have
go
to go
here.
around.
Yeah,
I have
know.
walls and shit.
I'm gonna-
The bowels.
Oh wait, no. Treat poison is 2 actions.
Treat poison is 1 action.
Is it?
But do you
right.
have a med kit on you?
Yeah.
Okay. That's also 55 feet to get where you are.
Is it? No.
You were right here. 15, 55.
Okay, then I'll end here and give Amara 4 HP.
Okay.
Thank you.
Durgesh, that'll bring us to you.
I'm still waiting for this door to open.
Yeah. End of the round, Navra is going to make her way over to you. She's going to attempt to treat poison on you, Amara, since she's got a med kit as well.
Doc, you're a heavenly angel.
I know.
Sayad, I think Amara's dead.
No, she's still alive.
You don't hear that. We should have taken it off by now.
16 was the exact DC of the poison, so that is a success. You can grab the success effect for treat poison here, Amara,
Fuck.
which will give you a +2 circumstance bonus on your next save against it.
Sayad, I think we're going to die here. You should open the
Hearing
door
it-
so we can die in glorious battle.
Hearing that you're down, Cobalt is going to make his way down towards the ship as well and begin the process of trying to take off here. If he was there...
Does he jump from the top level like a badass?
No!
Okay.
He's not interested in breaking his legs in such a situation. He does not manage to begin the process of taking off the ship here, but he does slide into the pilot's seat and begin the process. Thinker, we're up to you.
I'm okay. I'm gonna head downstairs.
Okay. It only lets you move to here. That's the teleport point. All right, you make it down to the lower level of the bridge, as the bridge is still up here as well. If you wanted to stay up there, this is where you pilot from.
This is where you pilot from down here?
Yes, but there's still the control panels are up on the second level too.
Well then, yeah, I'll stay at the stay at the top level.
Yeah, you could.
I'll instead of moving there, I'll move here, and I'll reach out to Cobalt, and I'll just telepathically, and I'll just be like, "We're all set up. Go when ready."
All right. Should I just skip to Amara's turn? Though Amara, I don't think will be able to get into the pilot seat and begin takeoff this turn, since takeoff is a 2-action.
Yeah,
Don't any of these
get into the pilot
losers-
seat.
Cobalt's in the pilot seat, so at the end of the round he could do it.
Mhm.
So I suppose I should ask. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
They can't be intimidated.
The
Can
door?
he? No, it's just gonna shout out through it. But
I
yeah,
intimidate the door.
I mean, hey, if you wanted to open it, look and yell it, and then shut it again all as one turn, you could.
but
mindless.
it'd be only the M's that would have effect on there, right?
I'm sorry?
You can only target
Only
him,
the M's would be affected by that. The other ones wouldn't. So, no, I'm just gonna remain there, set to close the door if it opens again.
Sure.
And then just shout up to. I've got the door. I've got the door set. What if you need me somewhere else? Let me know.
No. Get down here.
Oh man, my back hurts.
All right. Amara, this turn, would you just stand up and get to the captain's chair?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I should have my fortitude check.
Yes, please. Which you have your +2 bonus against. This is round 4 of the poison for you.
Oh, there we go.
Nope.
Nope.
You remain suffering.
Mm-hmm.
And take...
Kind of figured, but...
6 points of damage. Because Kimana gave you 4 health, you do not fall unconscious.
Yep.
God bless.
All right. Kimana, we're up to you. If you want to run in and give health, you can.
Yeah, so I have to make a piloting check to try and take off?
Yeah, but the pilot seat is pretty full right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, for some reason I can't.
Well, yeah, because the door is here.
Oh god, I'm brainless.
I was watching you try and run through the wall.
I'm going to run up, give Amara... What's her HP? Okay, yeah, 4 HP.
Okay.
And then I'll treat poison.
Okay, you should be here then is where 25 feet would have gotten you.
Okay. I have 3 hero points left, so I've managed to get through this session without... There we go.
All right, go ahead and grab the success effect for treat poison, Amara.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it'll help this time.
Mm-hmm.
Duragesha, you remaining on the door still?
Yeah.
All right. End of round. Cobalt's going to try and lead in taking off here.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I don't have piloting on his character sheet, even though he should have piloting. Why am I an idiot? Who knows?
He's a fake pilot.
Should have a plus
He doesn't
20
know what
on
he's
his
doing.
piloting sheet, and I forgot to put that
Also,
there.
takeoff is more computers than piloting.
Thinker, get in here!
Thinker would also be able to do it on the start of his next turn. So, actually, he'll just, he'll aid you, Thinker, if you want to give me that roll at the top of round 9.
Sure, I'll happily do that.
Yeah. Give me a computer's roll to take off. Let me...
He's giving me the aid?
Yeah, I'll just give you a successful aid here.
Oh, let's go. Are you applying that effect, or am I?
You can apply it. It's in basic action macros. It's a toggle.
Alright, yeah, just the +1. Is that
The DC was 15.
Woo!
fucking god?
The engines at this point come online. The ship slowly begins to rise from the ground and right itself from its tilt against the mountain. Amara, would you like to use a single action on your turn as someone trained in piloting to escape?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god. This
Had
session
you
was
guys
stressful.
not gotten away this round, the ship would have fired on you guys.
And we
Sad,
didn't
we're
have the
taking
shields
off.
up, right?
You did not have the shields up.
No, we do
Though
not.
theoretically,
Well,
Thinker would have been able to use his last action to raise the shields,
Mhm.
so I wouldn't have been that mean to you.
Jesus fucking Christ, Jericho.
As you, Thinker, you make your way to the panel, activate the launch sequence, and Amara and Cobalt, the two of you having both slid into the captain's chair. That's, hey, it's wide enough to fit two people at this point. It's more of a captain's bench, if you will.
Captain's love seat.
Don't say that.
I've already said it. What are you gonna do? Stop me?
Yeah, I'll kill your character.
I'll
Session isn't
I
over yet. You
will.
want to test me? One of these
I'll
pirates
shut
might
up.
go crazy.
shut up.
The
Keon just turns to Dargish. I think I'm fucking going to bed. Yeah, wake me up if anything else goes wrong.
And we're not out of it yet. As I look as he walks away. All right.
The engine engages. With a jump, the ship lifts off, moves away from the mountain, and begins to move away. Not particularly fast. In fact, the other ship, Malakanta's ship, a ship you can make out, the title on the side is The Infernal Directive, is far faster than you at the moment.
Oh,
Is it?
It is. Even with
I
Express
don't
Driver.
seem to be moving very
Yeah.
fast.
Your ship is booting up and taking off versus a ship that is ready to go and humming. And also an battleship class ship versus a transport freighter.
That's been merged.
I guess we've got
That's been merged.
maneuverability.
Still freighter class.
Okay.
Thankfully, though, you guys have a trick up your sleeve. Aside from Amara's Express Driver.
The Chaos Engine, let's go!
The engine that Thinker activated, having no fucking clue what it would do, takes control. Before the ship even leaves the planet's atmosphere, after 2 to 3 seconds of just moving and warming up, all of a sudden a tunnel of light forms around the Primorata as you break the planar veil.
Whoa!
With a deafening boom, the ship jumps forward, its speed reaching something probably none of you have ever actually experienced before, tearing a rift in the fabric of hell.
Fuck you, hell.
Immediately,
Fuck you, hell.
a
Fucking
rush
worth it.
of searing heat blasts all of you. You have escaped hell. But as your ship is now sailing forward, somewhere perhaps much worse is surrounding you. A realm of endless flame.
Oh my
Molten
fucking
rivers
God.
floating through space, stretching
On
infinitely.
Florida.
Can you not?
Out of the fire,
I'm
out
sorry.
of the frying pan and into the fire.
Literally.
Literally.
Fucking want to go to
Literal
bed.
Fire.
Yeah.
The hull sizzling. You can see the aluminum outside of the viewport beginning to melt under the heat as your ship makes a breakneck rush through the plane of fire before the planar veil breaks once more. The
Oh, no.
flames giving way, fluttering behind you and extinguishing on your ship into a gray expanse of stillness with a single massive spire in the distance. What could only be described as a river flowing alongside your ship, filled with not gewgaws and litter and boats, but figures, souls, making their way to be judged as you fly through the boneyard.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're dead, people.
The engine...
No, we're...
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just crying.
We died. No.
The engine continues to spin up, sending you through more and more planes. The netherworld being, of course, the next one you get sent through. All the fun planes.
Of course.
Before finally halting.
I used to know Larry from the Nether Plains. He's a good guy.
The engine spins down. Your fast travel comes to a halt as the ship lurches, halting in a familiar system. Perhaps the Galarian system, the red planet Akiton, instantly recognizable to all of you, just outside the viewport, filling your screen.
I continue to speak to the inhabitants here.
Who is on the, I believe that would be you at the moment, Thinker, on the computers, right? And perhaps Amara?
Yeah, I think I'm on the computers. I'm sitting there at least.
Can the two of you give me computers checks, please? With the scanners.
Aye.
Come back in time.
Wow.
Can I
I'm gonna
roll
hero-
computers?
I'm gonna hero point that.
This is for the people who are mostly on the systems at the moment and when the ship took off. So I'm going to limit it to just those two for the moment. This isn't
What about
particularly
my
difficult
boy
to find
Kobold?
things, though. The navigational beacons on your scanners right now, something's off about them, you notice, Amara, since you are, of course, piloting. You are the one capable of seeing those beacons. They don't refer to that planet as Akiton. The designation of the red planet in front of you is Galarian 3. Thinker, on the scanners you're picking up chatter. Plenty of comms chatter between starships and the planet below. The conversation is in Vesk, though, not common. Exclusively
Yes!
Vesk.
Yes! We won!
No,
Oh, hell.
we might have to kill Durkesh.
That's what they got. Just boom.
The glorious Veskarium!
That is where we're going to end our session today.
As
As you all have escaped hell
Into Vescal.
into Vescal.
The Vestvala!
You are theoretically back in the Pact Worlds system, just outside of Akiton. However, all the information present seems to be pointing into this not being correct. And that's actually...
Are we able to take? Are we able to take like a
Don't pull up the new
an
map,
actual
please.
long rest?
Not
I
yet.
don't think we are. I'm out of spell slots.
About a minute or so later, Thinker, you pick up another ship on the scanners approaching your own.
What's the designation? What's the make and model?
It's a Kevallari venture ship. Codename Marata.
Fast, at least.
What?
That's
No.
not ending.
What? No.
Keon.
Fucking
What? No.
asshole.
What?
We're just
My-
episode Star Trek: The Next Generation now.
Thank you all for playing. I hope you enjoyed.
So
My
if we
GM is
kill
an asshole.
If we
Asshole.
kill past Thinker, does
Ah.
current Thinker cease to exist?
Perhaps, who knows?
Is Thinker a Vesk in this world?
No.
No, he is just a subject.
What kind of
the
music did
glorious
Kimana
listener.
create in this world?
It's all death metal.
Best death metal, yes.
Instead of down with the sickness,
It's up with
What
the
kind of-
sickness.
not up with the sickness. This is the bad universe. We gotta blow up the universe, guys.
It's all Sabaton.
I'm gonna rig the Chaos Engine.
All right. Well, I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for playing.
Thank you. That was a really
Yeah.
fun
I
session.
hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
You're a terrible person.
Keon just says, "Fucking yeah, I just want to go to bed."
This is just
You're
one
not for
long
too
bad
long.
day.
I shake your
You
shoulders.
are
The
a
best
terrible
one.
person, Jericho.
You're welcome.
Good
Thank
night.
you,
up.
Mr.
We've been up for what,
Jericho.
like
Thank you,
13
Mr.
hours or so.
Oh,
It's like 4:30 p.m. in game.
oh my fucking god!
It's
Doesn't
not even
feel like
bedtime.
it.
It's
No,
really
it's
been a long
day.
day. It's really been a long day. Thinker, it's 9 in the morning.
You need to get more coffee in you.